What's up, fuckers? Lucian Black here, kicking it with the home girl. We got Amanda Kane up in the club. We're chilling, hanging out. She gonna mess with some brass bowls. Are these also what they call these singing bowls?
So yeah, they're like Tibetan bowls is what they're called.
Okay.
So yeah, they're pretty epic. I got these at Center of Sound.
Where's that?
It's in St. Louis.
STL.
This one's for heart. But I've been floating these in the pool and inviting people over, and we just zen the fuck out.
That's awesome. Well, so where'd you come up with that idea? The idea to do that. Also, your microphone's closer to you if you want to get it in there so they can hear it.
Oh, my microphone.
I see why people sleep to it.
Oh my gosh, no, they're out. They're like done. I had a couple yesterday from Springfield, and I'm not kidding. Like they didn't even want to wake up, and I did like a 90-minute.
You have to be like, look, you paid me now. You got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's always the hardest part when I have people at the homestead. No one ever wants to leave.
You be like, you got to be like, I guess I got to stop eventually.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's a way to like recalibrate your nervous system.
That's awesome.
And so there's a place called Center of Sound in St. Louis, and the lady who teaches there, her name is Patty, and she's incredible. I think she's like the mother of sound, actually. So she travels back and forth to Nepal and goes up the mountain with the monks and buys these hand-pan bowls, ships them back to the U.S. and sells them in St. Louis. So every bowl that I have, I've set in the floor of her space and rang until I was like, oh, you're mine. Oh, you're mine. So yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's chosen you.
Yeah, and I think that's how it works.
Have you watched the videos of how they like the process of making those hand pans?
No,
it's so extensive. I would not even. I would just assume there's a factory and they just superheat metal. Boom, boom. No, it is such a process.
Well, if you get them on Amazon, they probably do that.
Oh well, that would make sense.
Yeah. But
Bezos, he ain't got no.
Oh gosh, yeah. So it's probably I would recommend Patty at Center of Sound or Amazon any day.
I need to go to STL. I haven't been there, and I don't know. Last time, I never really go that far anymore.
You should.
I'm a homebody. I work too much.
Yeah, you need to make a day to go have some fun. At least the zoo. Who doesn't love the zoo?
I went to the zoo when spring happened. That was pretty freaking cool.
Is everything mating then?
I can't remember if there was some.
You would remember.
Circle of life.
You would remember.
Yeah, I don't think I saw any of that stuff. No brown chicken, brown cow.
I did that one year. I think it was like May. And everything was froggy, and it was like, whoa.
Just like somebody increased the temperature at the zoo, and they're all just like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just part of life, right? Yeah. Part of nature. It's springtime. We know what happens in the spring.
Yep. And Amanda, she also runs, if you're trying to get a hold of her or see what she's got going on, she's on Facebook. She runs Girl Gong Wild, which is the most genius thing I've ever heard still.
Yeah, thanks.
Where'd you come up with that?
So I needed a name that kind of shined on the undomestication of my life.
Okay.
And so I was probably more like used to be Girl Gone Wild. And now I'm definitely Girl Gong
Next phase
Wild.
Of self-evolution.
Yeah. And so I wanted something clever, but also it ties into my ridiculousness.
Yeah.
And so
absurdity.
Yeah. Like it gives people like you're going to know. You're going to get it that way. So
hell yeah.
It's fun.
Sound therapy, how long have you been really working with this, and how often do you do these though? Would you call them retreats or group sessions?
They're just like sessions. So I bought my first gong in 2020.
Yeah.
And so it was a small gong. It was a Uranus. I actually just sold it to a friend.
A Uranus?
Uranus. Well, as you would call it, your anus.
Uranus.
Yeah. In the other world, it's Uranus. And
Uranus.
so.
Oh, okay, that's right.
It's just part of it. But anyway, I just sold that.
Uranus.
She bought my Uranus, and she is the best. Her name is Meredith. She teaches yoga in Sound in Belleville. Okay. So now the gong she's traveling and taking it to festivals. It's like living its best life with Meredith.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So, and then I've graduated to a bigger gong, it's a thunder gong. And so it's really deep and it's really big. And so my favorite thing to do is to just sit in front of that.
Oh yeah, I've watched some of the videos. You're just like, I'm in a trance, just.
It's beautiful, and there's a lot of times that I can't regulate my nervous system on my own.
Yeah,
and I just feel like shit.
Yeah.
And I can sit in front of that, and within 20, 30 minutes, I'm just lost, and I'm so regulated
Zen
that
state.
I'm like, whew, okay, we're good. So I wanted to be able to share this.
Yeah.
I was certified in sonic sound therapy, I guess, in 2022.
Yeah.
Is this 25? Yeah. And so I've just been adding to instruments and adding to modalities.
Keep an arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, I did yogurt teacher training. I
Yogurt
did yogurt
teacher
teacher training in
Delicious.
2019. So that's kind of where the basis of my mindfulness started.
Yeah.
Yoga Nidra with sound, relaxing every part of the body, incorporating breath work.
Oh gosh, these people are going unconscious.
They're so out. And it's beautiful because a lot of these people are teachers or, they have high stress jobs.
Oh, so they need it.
And their vagus nerve is shot.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is come lay down or float in the pool and into nothingness. So it's been catching on. It's been a really good summer so far.
Sounds interesting to just navigate full-grown other adults to be like, you sit down and relax.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, close your eyes. It's time to breathe.
Help me. All right, lay down.
And so it's like teaching people the path home to themselves through regulation.
You mean home to themselves?
At the home state? Well, that too. But yeah, there's too many like guru people that are like, oh, follow me, follow me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, quiet your mind, listen to yourself. You'll know the way home.
Yeah, you'll connect with the right people, go to the right places.
And so it's so fun. I did one last Thursday. I did one Friday. I did one yesterday.
You're doing one or two a week now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's growing. It's showing.
And sometimes
moving.
it's private. And
Yeah.
other times I'll just invite the people that I want to be there.
Yeah.
I haven't been advertising on Facebook too much lately just because I've been so intentional with
Sure.
who I want there floating with us.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fun to be able to pick and choose.
Yeah, kind of creating your own niche of that.
Yeah.
That's really freaking cool.
We did it on the full moon, and there was like a group of phenomenal women, and we were just like
full moons are nifty.
recharging our energy together.
Yeah.
And it was that simple. You just float. It was perfect.
Peaceful.
I'll probably do it again next month too.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah, that could be a thing. Full moon
Yeah.
float sessions.
Yep.
Every month. I mean, that's a bop right
Yeah.
there.
And I like to do the donation based thing because it's not.
Where you're not like, give me $200.
No,
Yeah,
I'm like, just show up.
Yeah.
Bring something to share or give. Like some people have brought produce and eggs, and I'm like, heck yeah, bring me food
a kielbasa.
too. Like I will never say no,
Yeah.
And so it's so fun to like have that exchange, and it's.
Well, because then you get to see their kind of crafty nature. Be like, okay, what are they bringing randomly?
Yeah, I got some badass earrings last week. I should have worn them today.
Yes, you should have.
But yeah, when people it's all about that and community.
Yeah.
I've been seeking that for a minute, like
Same.
healthy.
Yeah. Building your own circle, man.
Yeah.
Well, because I think a lot of this social media stuff is really cool, but it's caused a lot of disconnection. I mean, because growing even the podcast, since it's a long form content, takes so much more time than if I post a 15-second video on Facebook, right? Because people have a 14-second attention span.
Really that long? I think mine's like 4.
Probably less.
Okay.
Realistically, probably less.
I think my only real issue with social media is that I see people online.
Yeah.
And then I see them in real life. And I'm like, do you know you don't look like that? I don't mean to be rude.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like,
catfish masking kind of.
Well, what's wrong with our face? Why do we have to have Snapchat eyes on everything?
Oh,
Everyone knows
It
that you
drives
are
me
not
so
part
much.
animated.
That drives me insane.
And so whenever I see this, I'm always like, oh, like part of me, I shut up because I don't have a place to judge on that. But from where I stand, I make sure that I always look like myself.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to make
Same.
sure that if I have a photo shoot, it's with a great professional photographer that captures what I look like.
Yeah.
Because me throwing a filter on, it's part of the mask.
Yeah, it's masking.
And then what's wrong? Why? I don't know if it's like a body dysmorphia because then we don't
It's
like
bits of
ourselves
that, but
after
then there's
that.
there's also excuses from it because people will say, well, the ancient Egyptians was wearing makeup and people have always worn makeup. I'm like, but that's good.
Makeup is one thing.
But that's also a kind of another form of masking, you would say, because you don't look like that.
Yeah, but also I'm like, holy cow! I mean,
I've been the same, but it's just
I've been
similar,
catfished by people in that way.
Dude,
Not even
same.
on like a dating place, but like
Yeah.
And then you see them in real life and you're like, you're so pretty and I want to admire that beauty.
Yeah.
And then you get pop online and you're like, why did you do that to your face on there?
Well, it is a little disheartening because you're like, I think a lot of people don't realize how naturally beautiful or handsome or gorgeous they actually are.
Yeah.
You know, and that'd be also hell for like a dude. That'd be like me having like a height filter. I'm 5'10", so I'm average height. I'm not short. I'm just not tall. You know, so and a lot of people are using all these. It's funny when the voices change and there's like funny things. They got devil ears or random thing, but like trying to intentionally look more attractive. I feel like you're vicariously living through a person that doesn't exist.
Absolutely. Because I want people to always recognize that this is what I look like.
Yeah.
And when you see me online, this is what I look like.
Present.
And when you see me at the winery, this is what I look like.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get lost in this place that it's not real.
It's
and
inauthentic.
we know social's not real, but this is a whole nother level when you're changing your eyeballs and then you got fake makeup on, or, you know, it's just the reality versus social media. It's kind of scary. And I worry about this next generation that like thinks they need to have the Snapchat eyes and it's like, this is your damn face.
Yeah.
Just show your face.
Well, at least I'm hoping that this will die out a little bit or calm down because everyone's still riding the wave of social media addiction. I think everything has a breaking point. I think it might be another generation or two where people will actually push against this stuff and be like, no, I'm going back in the nature. You guys suck. You're weird.
Well, even the AI like generated like Facebook profile pictures, and I'm like,
I know that's not
Wait,
you.
why did you do that?
I know the freaking like Bitcoin salesman is just like I'm a Bitcoin trader. Talk to me, and I'm like, dude, none of that looks like you. You got a pot belly. What are you doing?
Yeah,
quit lying to people. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I don't know. I do. I feel like it's kind of a trap, and so I think the only thing we can do to combat that is to always just show up as ourselves.
Dude, that's where I'm at. I've had so many phases too, because I'm like, I've had long hair, hippie phase where it didn't look that good, not because I didn't know what to do with it and I didn't do shit with it.
Right.
So I look like a hobo. Cool. That was me.
Yeah.
It was still just me.
That was a chapter of you.
Yeah. Then I've gone through phases where I love being bald.
Okay.
Because it's low maintenance, but it's always been me.
Yeah.
You know, there's never been like a specific. I have to be this image forever. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a presence thing. So, but the filters and the AI things, it's never something I've wanted or felt compelled to use. Because even me, I have insecurities that I'm daily working
for sure
on curing, which but I'm still not compelled to do those things. You know?
Our flaws are sometimes the very thing that makes us us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know that having kids, you know, they can pick out everything that they think is wrong with them.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh my God, that's one of my favorite things about you.
Dude, exactly.
And so we often, if we could zoom out and see ourselves,
our
minds would be blown. But because we're in it, we don't know.
We're just
like,
kind of living in our own fallacies and we all have our own kind of delusions. And like you said, like some of your, like you said, like your flaws are some people's favorite things about you.
Yeah.
You know, like can you imagine how many things you're removing from yourself that people would adore about you just because of filters or something?
Yeah.
Like anyone wearing a filter where I'm like, your nose isn't shaped that way. You have an adorable nose. Why are you Kim K in your nose? You know what I mean? Or Hollywoodizing your nose.
Yeah.
But it's one of those self-image things, which respect, I get it, but also I'm also like a shit or get off the pot person. The filter's not going to come with you in reality.
No, they're going to know when they meet you. That's the thing for me is I want people to always know who I am.
Yeah, authenticity, man.
Yeah, and that's hard, but I guess not for everyone, but at the same, I don't know. I think I'm spoiled by having some great photographers in my life that I can call, and then I'm even more grateful for them because I'm like, holy cow, you made me look like me.
Yeah.
Thank you for not airbrushing this or, you know.
Keeping it authentic.
This is what I look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
Yep, can confirm. That is me. Right
there shouldn't be any hiding behind anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's probably taken me 40 years to feel that way. So.
Yeah, a lot of these things are societal, like younger generation things. Where even in their defense, we weren't really raised in the same time at all. We had box TVs and dial-up internet.
We didn't have the internet until I was in high school. I think I was like a junior.
I think
when the internet really like happened.
I think I was a freshman. Yeah.
So how weird is that? I mean, and they grew up with this in their face the moment they were birthed.
Yeah. Well, since we didn't grow up with it, we didn't know how to train them to what to do with it.
Yeah.
The pros or the cons. And we're just now realizing how actually it's shifted society's emotions and self-image.
Absolutely. Even the meta world. You know, I have a 12-year-old that has an Oculus. And I'm not so sure he's not famous on there already because he is super charismatic. And I'm like, what kind of community are you building over there?
My roommate Anthony, he's in this little chat thing where he's got an entire social life on there.
Okay.
And a good group of friends that they're homies. It's borderline real life, not real life.
Yeah, like The Sims.
Their energy together is on point, but you could but they have avatars and things.
Absolutely. That's how Keegan is. All of his friends, they're all in the same little thing and they have one phone call and then they're all online and then they're all so especially it's
fascinating.
It's summer break.
Yeah.
So we would go outside and play with our friends or we would go places in summer.
Yep.
I mean, I really have to limit it because he would live in the meta world for days if I let him.
It's so stimulating.
It's
so stimulating.
And then it's kind of like you got to pull them out after he's been on it for a few hours. I'm like, let's go swimming. Let's go outside. Let's go do something. And
back to reality.
Yeah.
Right now.
But if I would have had that at that age, oh my gosh, I would have loved that too.
Oh my God, yeah. I can't imagine. And I'm getting older, so even if I had a VR, I don't think I would play it that much.
Oh man, it makes me dizzy.
I think I'm old. And my eyes aren't doing the same they used to do. So the last time I played it, I was just like, there was a weird side effect from it too. After I played it for like just 20 minutes, my arms didn't feel like my arms anymore.
Right.
Because you have arms in the game.
Yeah.
It's like my brain was wiring to these fake arms. Mm-hmm. And then I got out. Driving a car felt weird. So I was like, what the fuck are these arms?
Yeah.
It was an existential moment. VR.
Well, sadly, I downloaded one of those EMF meters.
Yeah. Wait, is that not good?
No, I was like, literally, this is in the
the
frontal lobe to your. No, it just tells you how much that. Let me show you.
Eels.
It was crazy. I did it the other day, and then I was like, oh my gosh, you cannot play this anymore. And he was like, Mom, you're cute. So you're at 52. Huh? We're at 52 right now. And this is like...
that judges electromagnetic frequencies?
Yeah, but I put it on the Oculus. Have you experimented with it
to see if you could like increase it?
So my dad's a ham radio operator, and I went into his room and I was like hitting it with everything. It didn't get over 60. But at home, in my bed, where my husband lays, was like 250.
What?
And we were like, what the heck is this?
Who are you, you creature of energy?
It was crazy.
Energy.
And then let me see if I can find the video. When we put it at the Oculus, it was like almost 3,000. And I was like, this is strapped to your brain.
It's terrifying.
No, it was ridiculous. So we had to have like this whole sit down meeting with Keeks and be like, hey, this is polluting your brain. And he's like, what am I supposed to do for summer break? All my friends are on here. And we're like, all right, we need to make play dates.
Ask
we
them
need to
if they want to go walk around a creek bed and look for rocks.
And so he had like 3 good friend days where he like went outside and played and did all these things and we like got our kid back, right?
Yeah.
And so it takes like that.
Easier.
It does. You got to like pull them back away and be like, okay, hey. And of course, at 12, he doesn't care about EMFs in his brain. He's not thinking long term.
There's a level of just like.
I'm
bliss.
Just being ridiculous. Yeah. He's like, Mom, stop, But ever since we've had that conversation, it's been less and less, and so, it's weird.
Well, you're not even supposed to really be sitting in the same room as your Wi-Fi router.
Oh, we don't even charge our phones in our room.
Yeah.
Like I put them in the kitchen and they're in a box. So to strap a whole device to his brain and let him play all day, what the heck are we doing?
I just I read that apparently AI has found a way to turn your Wi-Fi signals into actual visual data. So if you have the internet,
terrifying.
Right now, there's an AI probably looking through my Wi-Fi signals, watching us moving, just because the signals that are bouncing off of us, it can judge that.
It creeps me out. It just totally creeps me out.
Everything is public now, and it's terrifying. Mm-hmm. It's terrifying. It's cool though. There's a lot of cool stuff about AI, but it's equally, we're all like, "But Skynet?"
I don't know.
Mark?
I mean, part of me thinks that one day we'll be like, our kids will be bringing home AI dates, and we'll be like, "Wait, what are you guys doing?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're so old school," you know.
This is my robot girlfriend. This is Sharkeisha. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. And then we're gonna be like, "Wait, you can't have
She's
a robot
imported.
girlfriend."
She's from the Philippines.
That's it. And then they're gonna be like, "Why are you so ridiculous, or you're so old school?" And we're all like, my husband was showing me last night that they made a new. What was it? It's like a horse that you can, a Mitsubishi, just like.
I saw that shit.
I was like, stop. That is so terrifying. He's watching this guy like run. Was it a horse? A Mitsubishi robot horse that they were riding?
Four-legged robot thing.
Yeah, that is
ride.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
I want that.
I don't know. I just feel a whole different way about
I must
it.
have it.
I'm like, I could just ride a horse if I wanted to.
Or it could also throw you off its back.
Or it could just, who knows what it could do.
It's true.
I'm not ready. And part of me thinks that whenever the eclipse happened, right? And we're all staring up at this big thing in the sky, right? Did we hit a wormhole? Did we jump a dimension? Has it been the same world since that happened? Because in my reality,
really. Yeah.
I don't think it. I've shifted consciousness probably 5 times since then, and I keep being like, this cannot be real. That cannot be real.
I'm asking myself that every fucking day, though. I think it could be that. Could be the fact that AI was finally comprehended by people in a way that it's actually being used, incorporated. Like when the internet came out, everyone's like, the internet's just going to be a fad. No one's going to use that. And people were like, we can use this.
Yeah.
This is...
We can ask it every question of the universe.
Jeff Bezos used that shit. I think, in my opinion anyway, it's probably just the fact that AI the past couple years, mega corporations have realized what they can use it for. Mm-hmm. They can track everything you do, translate that into data to sell you more shit.
Absolutely.
And,
even doctors too. Like, I'm not kidding. I've been having some stuff going on with my hormones.
Yeah.
And I've been to like three different places. I went to like my regular doctor, my gynecologist, and some other doctor. And it was a pharmacist actually. And I'm not so sure they didn't just put my symptoms in ChatGPT.
Oh my god.
Because everything that they have said was what I call him Chad.
Yeah.
Is everything that Chad told me, and I'm like, is anybody really thinking anymore? And then you see like the post, on social media where someone's like, they're dumb as shit, but they're using these big gigantic words, and you're like, Chad just wrote that for them. I absolutely know it. Dude. And so it's kind of funny just like how much less that we have to do as society.
Yeah. Because
now AI is doing it. I don't know if it's going to help us or it's just going to make us dumber.
Well, I do have thoughts on that because the concept is if you keep needing something to get advice from it, you become somewhat codependent on it.
For sure.
Right? But, I mean, we were that way when we were kids on our parents. They were the keepers of knowledge. And, but now we have an interconnected thing that we have infinite explanations. So, socially, I think it's going to make us retarded. But, intellectually and going beyond street smarts, this thing is going to know everything that a neuroscientist knows. Wow. So you're learning about your own brain. You're learning about... I've had this physical health problem for 10 years, and I don't know what it is. And I'm asking it questions and changing my diet, and I'm actually feeling my body slowly feel better.
Okay.
And it's an issue I've had for 10 years, some kind of digestive pain in my stomach. And I think it's going to be this and that. I think there's going to be negative consequences of it where people use it the wrong way and they use it for a void.
Okay.
But then there's going to be brainiacs that use that shit this is a superpower for me, because I ask it to help me come up with ideas to talk about.
Yeah.
Because my own brain's a vault of information, but I have a hard time being like, this is what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm like, chat, what do we talk about? Give me a topic. It's like, here you go. And I'm like, yes, I have so much to say about that.
Yeah. Well, I ask it. I had a friend that was like, hey, I want to start this business.
Yeah.
Where do we start? And I was like, let's ask Chad and see what he says. He gave us a printout of every step that we should do in order to get to our goal. And I'll be damned if she didn't do it. And it's a successful business. So
Yeah.
things like that,
That's
I was
crazy.
like, okay, I like that. But also, like, there's different times where if I do want to be vulnerable on social media
Yeah.
and I want to speak my own words, like, I'm going to make
Yeah.
sure I do that there.
Sure.
But it can be a companion almost. And that's a little bit scary when you think about it like that.
Freaky. It's freaky.
People that are lonely, you know, they have a friend right there. And so I know.
LGBT.
I know. And part of that is, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's the new unknown. You know, it's the new tech. You know, like there was the newspaper. That's all they had. Mm-hmm. And then the radio came out, and people were like, "Turn that damn radio off! It's gonna rot your damn brain."
That's
and then
it.
the radio got normalized. And then now you have TVs. They're like, turn that damn TV off. It's going to rot your brain.
Yeah.
Then you had talk show hosts. They're like, turn off that damn late night with Conan show.
Yeah. Oh
Now we've got...
Sally, Jesse, Raphael. There used to be some really good stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Ricky Lake.
Oh my God, you remember old Lake Girl.
I mean, there was some good ones. And then there was Jerry Springer. But after I watched that documentary, I did feel a little different about him.
I didn't watch the documentary, but his stuff was all staged. I mean, their company, whenever MySpace was still a thing, reached out to some high school friends of mine because their team was apparently smart and jumped on social media quick, knowing these are people. Let's get people on here. Mm-hmm. And they just graduated high school. I can't remember, maybe a year or something prior. And the Jerry Springer team reached out to them. It was like, we'll pay for your flight here. We'll pay for your hotel, your food, board, everything. Just come. And then they get there. They basically scripted it, and they swapped boyfriend and girlfriend for the show and made it like just drama, and none of it was real. And it confirmed what we all knew the entire time.
Yeah.
There
was a girl I went to high school on there too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No shit.
I don't remember what it was about, but I remember being like, I had like secondhand embarrassment. But I mean,
What for?
I don't remember. I just remember being like, oh God,
The
I
cringe
don't know.
is happening.
Yeah, I just sometimes I get secondhand embarrassment for people.
I've never heard that, and I love that, and I'm going to keep that in my brain forever. Secondhand embarrassment.
It happens to me a lot, and I tell my husband about this, and he's always like, I have that too. And so sometimes, like, when we're around friends, we have a couple friends that like talk like way too much, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, why do we have secondhand embarrassment because they talk too much? And then we're like, what? Because maybe we have that, like, I tend to talk too much, so that's already in there, and I already have that felt, right?
Oh, yeah.
And my husband doesn't talk enough, like. He won't even talk if there's people around. So we have our own hiccups with that one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, there's a balance to all of that, too. You know, like speaking, underspeaking, overspeaking. In general, I know my ass. I'll notice in moments where I need to speak more.
Yeah.
And for some reason, cognitively, it's just not firing the right way. And then there's moments where I'm, shut up. Like you're saying too much. You need to listen in this moment.
Absolutely.
You know?
I love those listening moments.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm a very present person, but then those anxiety chemicals just randomly start hitting.
Yeah.
Especially in, like, rooms of people where you actually have to compete to talk.
Oh, I hate that.
I shut the fuck up. Just because I'm like, you guys aren't actually talking to listen. You're just talking. You know what I mean?
You're just talking. That happens a lot. I mean, I work at the winery, and I love the people that run the winery. Like they're some of the best people. But if we're all together and everyone is trying to talk, it literally I observe because it's like, wow. Like I don't know.
Which talking original point here do I stick with and elaborate on?
Well, I'm overstimulated usually.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like everything. I'm really sensitive. Somebody will look at me and look for a rebuttal, and then I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm like,
you're like, I'm
short
circuiting. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking about whatever you talk about.
Yeah, and sometimes I wish I had that cloak of invisibility because I want to listen, but I don't want people to know I'm there.
Yeah.
Just let me listen.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite.
I get that. Well, I'm both. I say I'm both part of and also the observer, because I love interacting, but I also do love to listen and kind of contemplate the conversation
and get deeper on that level.
Not in politics anymore. I've given up.
No, there's no
I'm out of politics.
point.
No,
that there are some things that we can keep sacred within us that we don't have to share to the world.
Yeah.
And I feel like with religion and politics, how I feel is very sacred, and I'm just not willing to share an opinion anymore.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to ask questions in that. I don't really want to hear people's point of view. I'm just going to keep this little morsel of sacredness right here and know that my integrity and my moral compass is like solid.
Yeah, man.
And I don't really give a shit about anybody else.
Well, it's like trying to live without labels, dude. And like everyone's so obsessed with like, all right, I gotta know which side you are. Are you Republican or Democrat? I'm like, I'm a person.
Yeah.
No. Which one are you? Does it matter in the grand scale of the universe
Yeah.
if you're Republican or Democrat? What is that? It's a word. It's a group of people with a bunch of beliefs that doesn't mean any one of them are right compared to the whole universe.
Yeah. I have taken myself out of that.
Yeah.
And religion's the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I've taken myself out of that. I can observe and I can...
being.
Well, I think that's the goal. I think we get lost in like all these different labels or characters or whatever the hell that they're playing, but
the masks that we wear.
It's not real.
No.
It's not real. And I don't know, there's better things I can spend my time and energy on.
Yeah, not on things that fucking terrify you, like war and
well, it's
Epstein
always been like
files
this.
and
It's always been like this.
Yeah.
And not to say that it isn't horrible.
Of course.
It has always been like this.
Yeah. Well, my issue with politics and especially with foreign affairs is if we're not getting invaded and there's an active thing happening against us, stop telling me about it.
Yeah.
My day shouldn't be fucked. You don't feel bad for this person on the other side of the planet? Yes, I do. But not every day has to be about someone else I don't actually know. You have to live your own life.
Well, a lot of life is manipulation, too. All of it. It's like we are being manipulated by what we're seeing, what we're experiencing. Like,
yeah, man.
It's hard. And so I think I don't watch the news. I don't watch any of those things.
Yeah.
Just because I'm too busy, like, living.
I used to study politics a lot. And I watched congressional hearings and I researched a lot of different, because I'm one of those people, I want to research both sides and find the best suit in between, you know what I mean? And eventually I got to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm done with news. I'm done with politics. It's not feeding my life. It's not helping my life. And if anything, I'm only seeing arguments start because someone can't handle any opinions other than their own. So I'm like, then you guys can keep it to yourself. Yeah. And I can stay peaceful.
I think that's the goal is to stay peaceful, because holy cow, I know when the elections were happening, I was watching people that I loved. Yeah. I shouldn't say loved as past tense, but people that I love, and the way that they were acting with other people.
Secondhand embarrassment.
So bad secondhand embarrassment, but none of that is real.
Yeah.
What you're putting on your social media, like, come on, it's so hard. So that snooze for 30-day button, and you'll never see anything but just goodness or ridiculousness from my page ever.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I think that's just how I'm gonna live. And
authentically, man. Well, you're a present person.
Too busy to be worrying about that. And I come from a long line of worry warts.
Me too.
And so I don't want to take that on now. Like, it is not my job to save the world. Thank God. It's not my job to save anyone. It's just my job to live. Yeah. And live in a good way.
Fuck yeah. That's the goal, and you've achieved it. You know what I mean? There's people that can't figure that out. The worry thing. It's worry and anxiety is definitely a multi-generational thing, especially if your ancient family went through some crazy shit that stays with you.
Intergenerational.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you're the stopper.
My cute little granny, her name was Jenny, and she was the biggest worry wart in the whole entire world. And she did it for fun. Yeah. And the older that my mother has gotten, the less that she is the worry wart. But she had such a hand in raising my mom that everything was worst case scenario. God, yeah. You know what I mean? And then when I grew up, I was like, what if I get eaten by
it's about to rain. No, there's going to be a tornado.
Tiger? Yes. Like, just like that. Weather, all of it. And so if you don't...
I love you, Mom.
If you don't live in that world, then, it's more peaceful. Our nervous system deserves to be relaxed and peaceful.
Well, and there is a certain level of ignorance that needs to just be bliss. Like, maybe I should research the weather more. I don't know. I don't.
The weather is scary.
There's a lot of things to be worried about. Hypothetically, I don't care.
Why do I feel like it's always Bill Gates?
It probably is. He's up there with.
Always!
He's up there with the aliens with interplanetary weapons.
I just don't
changing
trust
weather.
him. I don't know. There's
He
something.
seems sketch.
100%.
Well, and the fact that he's bought up so much farmland the past couple years, I'm like,
and
what
it's
are you
all
doing?
on higher ground.
Yeah.
And then we got all these floods. Have you seen all? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm a conspiracy theorist, but
Also
at the same
am I.
time,
But people don't pay attention to that stuff. They're so busy
Yeah.
watching the news and division that they're not researching. Actually, we have technology that would
we
blow
have
your fucking
serious
mind.
issues going on, but
Yeah.
it keeps us distracted with the news.
Dude, a couple years ago, we had U.S. Embassy workers that got attacked by a sonic weapon, having a normal day at the office, and then suddenly hears these high-pitched sounds, and half the staff is convulsing on the floor.
What?
It made it to like one mainstream news, and then I'm assuming it got, don't mention that,
Oh my
don't talk
God.
about that. We had
Do you
US
think I
Embassy
could
workers.
combat that with other frequencies, with sound?
Something with that much, I don't know.
It'd be too much,
I don't know.
wouldn't it?
I don't know enough about science to even articulate.
Now I have to
because-
buy a giant gong, don't I?
Yes,
Like the biggest gong in the whole world.
do it. Girl has gong wild.
Yeah. I like to sing that Cranberry song "Zombie."
Oh, yeah.
Only place gonging in there, and it's literally like.
Hi,
the
this
best.
is Amanda with Jackass. This is a high-powered sonic weapon.
Watch
We're gonna turn
this.
it on while I'm standing right next to it. Bong.
I would be done. I would just be done. I think I would happily go out that way.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, dude, I already know I'm not gonna die of natural causes. It's gonna be me fucking around and finding out.
I kind of feel
Some
the same
experiment,
way. Yeah.
or I touch the wrong wild animal, where I'm like, oh, look at the little
Stop it.
velociraptor. You know,
Stop it.
that's how I'm gonna go out. And just,
Yeah.
I'm too curious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with frequencies and stuff. There's the theory that, do you remember a couple years ago, by any chance, when a bunch of dolphins and whales were washing up on the coastlines, like hundreds of thousands,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, what's going on? Allegedly, that we were testing sonic weaponry, and it was fucking with shit.
Like through sonar, like
Yeah.
that.
And then Trump, politics aside, don't you fucking dare label me just because I'm saying his name, you sons of bitches. Grow up! Grow up! Trump said that even the wind farms are starting to fuck with whales, and like
Wow.
the frequency that wind farms put out, you know, everything emits a
That's
frequency.
crazy.
Something that big fucks with their navigation
Yeah.
and stuff. There was also a couple years ago where there was like a oh god, I blacked out. Spaced out. Where is it? The thought.
Brain fart.
It's gone.
That's
gone.
It'll come back.
One day it'll return.
Maybe.
Damn. Conspiracies. Crazy shit. But, well, I do know that we can't control the weather. Now cloud seeding is no longer a conspiracy.
I've been
Bill
saying
Gates
this.
talked about it openly.
I know. I've been saying this for so long. Like,
It's
I literally have a
geoengineering.
12-year-old who counts the chemtrails in the morning. And in the afternoon, he'll be like, Mom, you know, or, hey, Mom, my throat's a little scratchy. Probably the shit they're dropping today. And I'm like, at 12, I wish I would have known this at that age.
Yeah.
There isn't, like, he blew the lid off all of that already. And so it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, Bill Gates fucking was one of the first people to jump onto a news station and openly talk about it. He didn't call it chemtrails or geoengineering, which
No,
would be
I'm
the right
sure.
terminology. He's like, we need to reflect the sun back to itself. There's too much global warming, and he's talking about
I don't
putting
trust him at all.
aerosol and reflective aluminum particles in the atmosphere to where
Yeah.
you spray the atmosphere with aluminum, which is poisonous and toxic to plants.
Yeah. I'm actually allergic
Right.
to aluminum.
And then I think everyone is. You're
Yeah.
not. It's dangerous for you. It poisons soil. Seeds can't grow.
Yeah.
But he came
all
out and
of
talked
it.
about it. But there's still people that are still like, we can't weather modify. I'm like, bitch, we've been doing that for fucking
know.
60 years.
I know, really. Sometimes I wish I was dumb. Like, sometimes I wish I didn't have the awareness that I do.
There's a
because
certain
those
level of
people
peace
that are
comes from that,
stupid
probably, yeah.
they live in total bliss because they're so dumb they don't know any different.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I was that. I wish I didn't know that what I
Well,
know.
it's like those people worry about small things. We worry about big things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, they're like, that's like people who are worried to get to work 5 minutes late, which is understandable. Or whether they left their keys on the countertop and it kind of offsets their entire day.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is, like, we should be more worried about, we have super technology.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we're about to have civilization on Mars in the next 10, 15 years.
Damn. What is that going to be like?
I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I don't think I want to do it either. I think I'm cool here on Earth.
I like plants. I don't want to sit in a void.
A red dirt.
Desert.
I mean, I love Sedona, but it's going to be way different than Sedona.
I still haven't been there. I need to go there.
Please go to Sedona. I can hook you up with a guy there.
One day I will stop working and then I will travel. I will do it.
You could probably get a flight out of Marion and then out of St. Louis hella cheap too. But you have to go into Flagstaff. There isn't like an actual airport in Sedona.
How dare them?
It's so beautiful. I don't blame them.
Flagstaff, Arizona. Is that place humid? Dry?
Yeah.
It's dry?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We were out there. The last time we were out there was October. Mm-hmm. But you know, social media. We hiked the Devil's Backbone Bridge, right? We got up at the ass crack of dawn. Like, it was still dark. We went all the way out there. We hiked like 5.5 miles up. Was it 5? We get there. We're almost there. There's a line at the tree. 3 hours long to walk across the Devil's Backbone Bridge and get a fucking picture.
That's annoying.
So it's like we thought we were going somewhere where no one would be, but everyone was already out there. So what I did, I literally made my family stand in front of it, and then like it was behind it, and I like
behind
took the
the
picture.
line.
I was like, if you think I'm waiting 3 hours to walk across this bridge, I am not.
Yeah, go suck me. Yeah.
It was beautiful though. I mean, it was, but even like hiking out there is so crowded. It's so crowded.
So that's a major tourist area.
Everyone is flocking. And sometimes it takes like an hour to get through town because you're moving like this.
Yeah.
And so, but we had an Airbnb that was at like literally behind Bell Rock. You could see Bell Rock where I rolled over and looked out the window in the morning. And I was like, I'm gonna go back there.
Have you been to the Grand Canyon yet?
We have. You know how long we were there?
20
minutes.
What? Why?
I don't know. I mean,
do y'all got like heights issue or something?
No, we just got there and we
heights.
explored, and we had just came from Hoover Dam and we were on our road trip, but we were like, cool, a giant hole in the earth.
This is fascinating.
And so it was like one of those things where we like did the thing and we got the pictures and our minds were blown. But the even funnier part was, you know, like one of those cyclones, like a sand cyclone.
Yeah.
It hit our van. Like Kyle purposely hit one with our van.
What?
And we were like, it was actually super full. It was like I don't know what they call it, like a desert cyclone.
Devil or something.
It rocked the whole place. That was like the highlight of like the Grand Canyon, is we got one of those.
Yeah, fuck the Grand Canyon. Look at this tiny sand tornado.
Yeah, stupid though. But I also have friends that will go hike it and spend days down there. And I'm sure that's a way different experience than me being at the top looking down.
Yeah, because you're actually down there and allegedly there's paint, like cave drawings. And
well, they even have like this one waterfall and it looks like the Garden of Eden.
Oh, that's epic.
I mean, it's incredible. Like, I'm like, why haven't I explored that yet? But I don't know. I mean, it was great, but we were like, let's go to Vegas. So
that does sound a lot more interesting. I'm gonna be honest. Giant hole. Did you think the Grand Canyon was a little understimulating than what you were expecting?
I don't know. I think that like looking out, I was in total awe.
Yeah.
You know, where you are like, wow, this is. It was hard for me to fathom or like comprehend, right?
Just a calm mind explosion.
And so yeah, we got there. It was like 9 a.m. when we got there. We stayed for 20 minutes. By 9:30, all the buses and all the crowds started coming in, and we were like, oh. We're out of here.
Fuck this place.
We did that every trail, like on our whole road trip. We would arrive like at 45 minutes before the crowds.
Yeah.
So by the time everyone was, Avenue of Giants was the same way. We're booking it as people are coming in.
Oh yeah.
So we're trying our best to avoid the 3-hour wait for stuff.
Dude, I went to the Empire State Building once on a high school field trip. We went to we watched Mary Poppins on Broadway and did a whole bunch of stuff in NYC, and it took us like an hour and a half to get through every floor and go through security and get all the way to the top. And right when I got to the top, you could feel the building swaying naturally. And I'm like, I already don't like this. And I hate heights. Hate them. Don't like them at all. I have such a small list of fears because I've seen it all, done it all. But I'm like, heights suck me. But then, so I like had this little Kodak camera, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then I came back and went all the way back down.
Yeah.
I was up there for like 5 minutes because I was like, no, it's a small little square. There's like 20 people up here.
Oh, yeah.
Too many people. The building's swaying. And it was funny because even with my arm off the side of the building, I already felt like I was falling.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I'm dying. I'm falling. I don't know why. My arm's off the building. My body's here. I'm not falling off, but my body's like, get out of here.
Wow.
So I went all the way down and ate a Sbarro's pizza, and it was worth it.
There you go.
Sometimes
it can be that simple, right? We climbed on our belly up the cathedral rock in Sedona, and literally I was on my belly, and then we get all the way up. I mean, it like gave me vertigo to just see exactly where we are, and then I got to thinking, how am I gonna climb down? How am I gonna do that? So I mean, we did it.
So
but
do you just like slide down, or is it?
You go up the same way or you came down the same way you went up, and so. There were some times I was on my butt kind of crab crawling a little bit. And then I have this one pair of shoes. I call it my Sedona shoes. And whenever I like hit them together, the red dirt is still in them.
Oh, that's epic. Okay.
And so it's kind of fun. And then Bell Rock was the same way. To climb Bell Rock and look down, it's like everything looked like tiny little ants. And all the kids,
y'all were big
all
up
my
there.
boys were jumping around. Like I had to literally tell them, I don't know if I can love you right now because I want to make sure that none of you fall off these rocks and all you're doing is jumping on the ledges. So I had to be like, I can't love you right now. If you die, you die.
I'm not respecting your lack of boundaries right now, young man.
Oh yeah, it was so much. So I've kind of gotten over my fear of heights in that aspect.
Oh, I probably need to.
I was even kind
Or I
of
might
thinking
keep
about
it, I don't know.
doing a little skydiving for my birthday.
Hell no.
Well, I thought, how can I
Never.
feel so alive and so free at the same time?
That'll do it for sure. I know every person I've ever talked to that did skydiving wants to keep doing it forever, all the time.
Okay.
I've not met a single person that skydove. That's ever come back and be like, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Every single person that's done it said they're doing it a million more times.
Do you think it's because we want to just get out of like the monotonous life, day-to-day bullshit? And so
Probably, and it's a thing, and it's I mean,
and
it's
what a
stress
good
chemical.
way to have a
It's
midlife
exciting.
crisis too. Like that's happening a lot in my life.
Y'all can keep it. I don't want it.
I don't know what else to do. We'll see. I'm actually just going to travel for my birthday, but I was thinking, I should do something a little bit more exciting for that.
I mean, more power to you. Do that shit. Then we got zip lining too.
Oh, yeah. Have you been out to the Shawnee Canopy place?
I have not.
It looks so cool. My son did it, and he loved it.
Google Shawnee Canopy Place.
Google it. It's so cool.
I don't know what it's.
It's literally, you're in the middle of, like, the wilderness, and you're just zipping through southern Illinois.
I don't think I've ever done a zip line. Shawnee's freaking gorgeous, though. Have you gone out to the Little Grand Canyon and looked off the side?
Oh, I love the Little Grand Canyon.
Dude, that place is gorgeous.
We
and
were
it's
up in
surprisingly
Pomona
high.
the other day. Alto. We went all over that place.
Hell yeah.
There's a winery out there. It's called Hickory Ridge.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. The fog was setting in on the grapes.
Atmosphere.
And then where else did we go? We went to another one that day. It wasn't Kite Hill. It might have been Pomona.
Pomona.
I'm a sucker for the Shawnee Hills Wine Trail. Like those, they have it figured out.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's so pretty. That's what Southern Illinois really has a lot of good wine trails. And areas really to hike. We have so many places to hike.
What's your
here.
favorite? What's your favorite winery over there?
Alto Pass is cool. I like the Scratch Brewery. That place is really cool, man.
Scratch Brew is
I love
awesome.
them
We went
so
to the
much.
Honey Heist Mead Co. last weekend.
Uh-huh.
They take honey and they ferment it.
Oh, mead,
And
yeah.
and then they put, like, we had one, it was called the Snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever had in my life. I didn't even know that I liked that.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Here's that.
Oh, here, let me take a pic. Wait, we're using my phone.
It's okay. Here, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, screenshot.
I have to say that my favorite winery has got to be Feather Hills.
I don't know if I've heard of Featherhead.
You should come in. I bartend on Wednesdays.
I'll be up there drinking cranberry juice because I don't drink now.
It's okay. I could make you a beautiful mocktail because I'm actually really, really good at mocktails.
I'll take a alcohol-free Moscow Mule.
Oh, yeah.
I love Moscow Mules.
I
so
do
much.
too. I'm a sucker for that. I could do
Ginger
that anytime.
anything.
And congratulations on not drinking.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you. How's that going?
Good. Today's day 47.
Look at you go!
It's not that many days, but for me, this is the most sober I've been since high school. So it's crazy. I was trying to think about it. I think this is the most sober since I've started drinking soda when I was like a kid. So my brain is just...
Do you feel like it's just expanding more and more?
Yeah, I think the reason it took me so long to stop drinking is because I had an anxiety that my brain would just be dumb without it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just thought it was going to be less fun, and now that I'm off of it, I'm like, wow, I was completely wrong. I'm twice as crazy in a good way, not the bad way. Because me drinking, fucking, I was emotional and just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, the way I'd respond to stuff was just ridiculous. But getting sober and actually... for this amount of time, it's like my work ethic has exploded, my energy's exploded. I work out before work, I go to work, my work is very physical, then I come home when I work out as well. Right? My brain, my whole body is better, I'm better at paying bills, and I'm everything is better.
Yeah.
So it's much harder to have any kind of want to drink now, because I've seen reality's gotten trippy and so much better. I'm like, why drink at all? I might have a drink one day so I could relearn, like everyone else, how everyone else could just have a drink.
It takes a while, though. It really does.
It won't be soon.
No. So when we quit in 2020, we quit for 3 years without alcohol. Yeah. And you know how they say no matter where you go, there you are? Oh, God. So we quit drinking, and then we were like, oh, shit. Everything we have ever avoided was, like, right here.
Oh, it comes straight to the surface.
Oh, yeah. It sure was. And so it was like I called them, like, little bite-sized doses, right? I would just take a little bit and chew, and a little bit and chew. And so we were able to save, like, $26,000 by not drinking and putting our money that we would drink in like a 5-gallon jug.
Oh my God.
And then we were like, this is what we've been pissing away, like literally, because I would smoke cigarettes, he would chew tobacco.
Oh, cigarettes are my last one.
We would do, we would have like a handle of vodka or wine
or
beer.
Drinking.
Oh, we were heavy drinkers. Yeah. And then we wondered why we were unsure of ourselves, why we had the fear of executing anything. We had the not enoughness wound, like, oh, I'm not enough. All of those things like stemmed from our addiction early in life. I started drinking at 14. My husband was younger than that. It's a great way to start like the cycle of sabotage.
It's self-sabotage.
And learn it in your adolescence and carry it through your adult life.
Yeah, man.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So we are very, very picky about when we drink. We do it in celebration.
It has to be a celebratory, almost borderline sacred.
We can't do it when we're bored.
No.
We can't do it when we're upset.
Yeah.
We can't do it when we're stressed. So if we do, like, there's been times where we've been out and about and we're like, okay, we're going to celebrate. We're going to have one or two.
Yeah.
And so I like to do, like, 2 drink max.
Yeah.
I'm done. Because then I'm not chasing it.
Yeah.
Because then I don't want it to be 2 o'clock in the morning and me still sitting there drinking.
Well, then it's an experience, not a solution.
And then I wake up in the morning with such anxiety. Like, what did I say? Was I stupid? What did I do?
Yeah.
Do they think I'm dumb?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that without alcohol ever. I'm confident and sure of myself.
It makes you so much more different because, like, even things I've said when I was fucking belligerent, I'd wake up and like, that's not even me.
I know.
How the fuck is this possession? Does alcohol do that? Is this possession?
It's an alter ego.
Where did I go?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say those things. I wouldn't sabotage myself or my connections with other people like that.
Yeah.
That's not
you
me.
took a back seat.
Who the fuck was that?
Because something was in the driver's seat.
That's freaky.
It is.
And scientists say it's just alcohol and the way it affects your brain and inflammation, all these things. But I'm like, dude, there's something spiritual to that because ever since I stepped out of that stuff, like, I feel my intentions are so much better and like my energy is good and I'm like, this is my state. Well, who the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I know there's a religious / belief system spiciness to saying possession and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I wonder what that is.
Something similar. It's definitely like a doling out of your energy field that would put you on the same playing field as like low vibrational spirits.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know people that you can watch them change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I'm a bartender.
And
so
you see all the way.
I mean, I see people change. I'm in a really nice winery.
Yeah.
So we do not get, I really don't get anybody bad. It's mostly people on the wine trail, and they're giggling and they're having fun.
There's probably a bunch of business ladies and fellas with their wives that don't really go out that much.
Yeah, they're happy drinkers. So I don't get a lot of that. But there are times where, you can watch someone just continue to drink and then they're just like gone. And you're like, oh my God, I can see myself. Home. Well, I can see myself in that space where I'm like, I know where you're at. I did that.
I recognize that.
Yeah, the world is such a mirror. Such a mirror. Just mirroring everything back to me.
Reality is a fucking mirror of you.
It is. Me. But we need that awareness, because how are we going to know if we didn't see it like that?
Well, and then also, like, your awareness of substance, and especially alcohol, that now that you are aware of certain moments and levels people are in, you can also help people in those.
Yeah.
That's been one of the coolest things for me, is, like, pulling out of all that, out of substance, and now I can recognize people who are on it. I can actually talk to them in a way that most people wouldn't, because most people are like, God, you're annoying, get off the drugs. Or I'm like, I'm actually empathetic of this moment where I'm like, I know where you are. I've been there.
Yeah.
I have advice for you. I have a place you can go. There's a rehab. I know how to get you started. I know
we
people
need those
that will
resources.
Yeah. Because those people, especially if you don't have somebody supporting you and doing that on your own, it is the most fucked process.
Absolutely.
I don't know how I managed to even get my brain to this place, but something about when I get into my own elements, that's where I can really build. Is really I'm not necessarily a loner by nature.
Yeah.
Just in moments like that where I realize there's a big thing happening and it's crunch time, I have to kind of unplug and put it all in a box and figure it out.
Yeah. And do you feel like addiction is a response to trauma?
Yeah.
That's where mine came from. Yeah. I can almost pinpoint the beginning stage of things that happened that made me hate myself.
Yeah.
And then I practiced hating myself for a really long time. Yeah. And it wasn't until sobriety was I like, I'm actually kind of cool. Why do I hate me so much? You know?
There's a lot of friend and family conditioning, and even just your circle. I think when I was a kid, because mental health wasn't a thing, depression wasn't a thing. Matter of fact, back then they thought depressing, you'd get your lobe would be zapped.
Yeah.
Because they thought you were so fucked. But I think back then as a kid, I think I had depression, or I was experiencing depression, and I just didn't know what it was.
Yep.
I was not experiencing, oh my goodness, is my kitty? Say hi, y'all. She's like, where's my attention?
Where's my microphone?
Meow, 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 meow. She's a showstopper, that's for fucking sure.
She's cute.
You're a cutie.
I think I would mask. I knew that I had ADHD as a kid.
Yeah.
But I was all over the place all the dang time. And it was apparent. So anybody in my life would be like, why are you all over the place? Why are you all over the place? And I was high and low and high and low.
To be the same level as you are, just doing one thing.
Yep. But as I've grown up and started a business, my ADHD is actually my superpower most days, because I can do 27 things at one time.
Dude, yeah, I'm saying.
And I might not get them all done, but if I let myself off the hook and I don't beat myself up over it, holy cow, I've executed 10 out of the 25 things I started.
Oh, dude, I can run circles around people.
Same.
Like, I swear to God.
It's a superpower.
When you fine-tune that the right way, you could bury fucking other people's work ethic, their energy.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I took an ADHD test when I was a kid, and they said, no, my ability to hyperfocus is right there. And
wow.
But the older I've gotten, I'm like, I don't know if you can just develop it.
Yeah.
I'm on the cusp of that, I would assume. Sure. But yeah, I think that shit's a superpower for sure. What? Oh, she wants the lap ski. Come on. Come on.
She's like, come on, I'm in this podcast.
Oh, I got turned for this. Come on. Oh, that was permission. That's what you were saying. Okay. The baby. The baby. She's got the cutest meow. I've had her since she was 2 days old, dude.
What's her name?
Juliet.
Juliet. She's
also
pretty.
known as Kitty Bomb.
Kitty Bomb.
Kitty
I love
Bomb.
that. My son came over the other night and did this weird thing where he was standing in the kitchen and he's like, I gotta talk to you guys and tell you something. And we were like, I'm looking at my husband. He's looking at me. We're like, what?
Right. This
Just
is random.
freaking tell us.
Yeah.
And he's like, I rescued a kitten. And we were like, thank God.
Of all the
Thank
things.
God. Are you going to bring it over and let us play
Yeah.
with it? Like, why would you think that you needed to be that dramatic about rescuing a cat?
A cat.
You know?
This is the life-changing event.
Oh.
We love animals.
That's part of being a parent, though, is like you got to brace yourself for
Yeah.
like everything because you have zero
Yep.
idea what's coming
you break
at
a
you.
kid's nose? No. Okay. Flirt
A
with the wrong person's
cat?
daughter? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
No, they're pretty good boys. So,
Yeah.
but they don't do that very often. So I was
Yeah.
like, why?
There's a cat.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Weird. They're weird.
Kids in general, they're still figuring themselves out. They're naturally weird. I was weird when I was a kid.
I don't know if I ever stopped being weird.
I want to get more weird with
Yeah.
age. Like, I don't want it to stop. Mm-hmm. Well, because normal... Can't take. Too much normalcy is boring, man.
I don't know if I know
There's no
anyone
zazz.
normal. Do you know anyone normal?
Everyone's got their own flavor of weird,
Okay.
for sure.
Literally every single person in my life, weirdo.
I guess
Maybe I attract that.
Yeah.
Or I've raised that. Like,
It's
even my
probably
kids
your
are good at,
circle
like,
and-
masking
yeah.
that they're weird. They, like, try to play it cool, but they're weird. They're,
Mm-hmm.
like, weird.
Well, I think it's the right time to be weird. Like, if we
Yeah.
were this interesting, even just like 30 years ago, I don't think we would have the same platform or even like opportunities or even the right respect or
Yeah.
social love or admiration or even just connections. Because if I was this weird and talked about aliens and all sorts of crazy shit 20 or 30 years ago, I'd probably be the weird one of the group. You know what I mean?
I know how to read a room.
Yes.
And that's what saves me a lot is because I know who I can and can't talk to about
Yep.
stuff. And then sometimes I'm like,
Yep.
I want to get out of this situation, so I'm
Yep.
about to be really weird so I can just slide away and no one
Yep.
cares. Watch me be weird, watch me slide away.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I got that social comedian shit.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Or comedian. Fucking chameleon. Did I say comedian?
You did say comedian. My husband
I got that too.
My husband is like the ultimate chameleon. I tell him this all the time.
Really?
Like he can adapt to any
Adaptability.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here being weird as shit and he's just like adapting. Like, you are good at this.
You're like, oh, look, it's an avalanche. Well, I'll figure this out.
Yeah. It's funny. It does make me laugh.
That's awesome. So, so how many different instruments do you have now? How many? You got the gong, the
I have the gong, I have the chime, I have
chimes are
one.
fucking pretty.
Oh my gosh. I have a really, really big one. And so it's near my fire pit, but then I also have like the little Koshi chimes and fire.
I have a present for you, and it just connected.
What? I just saw it. I just saw your brain.
Yes.
And then I have 6 brass Tibetan bowls, an ocean drum.
Oh, okay.
What else do I have? I just keep finding instruments that make noise, and I keep just like going and buying them. It works out for me. Oh goodness, I feel like I should close my eyes. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Lucian, are you okay? What are you doing?
Like, do you ever just like hang on to something for way too long just because you feel like you know where it's supposed to go,
No.
but without no? I mean, like, okay, you said no.
That's why I'm like so interested in what you're doing because I'm the queen of getting rid of stuff. Like, oh, I'm done with it. Here you go.
Here you go.
What is this? Is this a Glock? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. How do I open it?
It's got the little plastic latches.
What the?
Side ones? Oh, it's got side ones.
Oh. I was like, is this a trick?
It is a xylophone.
I don't have one of these.
I've noticed.
Lucian,
I've had that for years, and I don't really know why. I feel like I was supposed to give it to somebody, and I think you're supposed to have it.
Okay.
Those are actually just little sticks because I didn't have the mallets.
I might have mallets because I have like 10 of them. I'm a sucker for the D. I'm not kidding. The note. Okay, the note D.
You want to know what's absolutely fucked about this stream right now?
What?
Look right here.
Is that a dick?
There's a peen. It's the fuck. How long has it been sitting there?
Is it erect?
I mean, it's wood.
Got wood.
Got fucking ankle.
Thanks, Lucian. So next time I come back, I'll play it for you.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've been holding on to it, and I'm like, I don't know why I have it. Yeah. I think that could definitely help for some of your group sessions too. And plus, different mallets, you can play different sounds.
So I have like 10 of these, and they're all in different sizes.
Perfect.
That's not gonna work.
No, it would have to be a little more.
I even have one with a felt tip. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I think my whole goal in life is just to make random noises while people just lay down and listen.
That's perfect. Now you probably need to find a stand for it.
Okay.
When I originally got that, I thought it came with a stand, so I'm like, okay. Or you could just sit it on a table if you have a table outside next to your pool or something.
I have a table everywhere. Thank you.
Yeah.
God, you're the titties.
Thank you for accepting.
Thanks for gifting me this.
Yeah.
I do have a
ukulele.
I have a ukulele. I never learned how to play it.
Really?
Because I would walk around the house and make up like ridiculously horrible songs about like my kids not getting out of bed and like different stuff. So I would play it as I was just walking around talking shit. And so I never learned how to play it, but I made up like the best songs ever. My kids would be like, "Stop it." And I'm like, I could literally I could be famous for this right now.
Oh, why not? I don't know anything about the ukulele. I don't even know. Because I know it plays like a guitar. Does it tune like a guitar? Yeah,
that's a great question.
Yeah,
I do have one of my sons that's like, Mom, you can do the auto tuner on your phone. But he's a drummer, so I don't...
Oh, to actually tune the...
Yeah, I've never actually tried. And so I got it for my birthday. I really only get it out whenever I need to talk some shit in song.
That's so
So I might have to, wouldn't it be funny?
Y'all better write that book and do your homework.
Yes. It was like, get out of bed, like take a shower. Like it was like ridiculous. But
why are your shoes at the front door?
Yeah. But remember, was it Robin Hood and Little John? How the friar would just walk around with like a guitar and sing.
Yeah.
I think I should do that.
You should do that.
And just narrate life in the most ridiculous way.
Absolutely.
I think that's one of my next adventure is going to be.
You should just get a drone that follows you everywhere and records while you just openly.
Do you know how ridiculous I am though? Like I don't know about that.
That's why you need it.
I'm hella ridiculous.
That's great. The world needs ridiculous. So much serious happening.
Yeah.
They need absurd.
I don't know if the world's ready for that, Lucian.
No one's ever truly ready.
Yeah.
But they'll deal with it.
Right.
They need the absurdity. I swear to God. And absurd people and just funny people are my people.
Yeah.
Good intentions and just goofy, playful.
I need that. I need playful people.
Yes, that. Because I'm like, there's already so much seriousness in, like we said, politics and people working too many hours and home life and work and also paying bills and also having to cook, clean, go to daycare. Everyone's got so many things that breaks them down and makes them serious that we need more goofy people. Yeah.
Do you know what I do to make that more of a reality in my life?
Huh.
So, I lost my grandma in January.
I'm sorry.
And thank you. She lived a beautiful life. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Like 92 and a half years old.
Oh,
but life, whenever she passed away, I had this giant hole in my heart. Mm-hmm. And I was like, how can I like fill this hole?
Yeah.
So I've been doing elderly companionship.
Wait. Explain.
Okay, so I have two little ladies, and like I go there in the mornings and I make their breakfast and I make their coffee and I do their laundry and they get all of my ridiculousness. We have so much fun. And instead of like sitting at home grieving my grandma,
Yeah.
I get to give back to these cute little grandmas.
That is so wholesome.
It is my favorite. If I could do this
awesome.
full time, I would. But I get them laughing, and they're always like, "Where did you come from? How did you?" And I'm
I
like,
have no doubt.
I can't imagine, but I know when I'm a little old lady that I really hope that somebody that has my kind of energy comes into the home and just makes them giggle a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I do this. I do this on Fridays. I do this on Tuesdays. I do this on Thursdays.
Is it the same ladies?
It's the same too. Oh my God. And
Aw.
they're the funniest ladies I have ever met in my life. Their personalities are both very different. But what's funny is my birthday is September 17th. One of the other one is theirs is September 15th. And then the other cute little lady is, sorry, September 13th.
Weird.
So we're in like 2 days of each other.
Do you all have the same, or close to the same sign?
Yeah. We're all Virgos.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, Virgos are either best friends or freaking enemies.
So hear me out. My best friend is a Virgo, and then my business partner / friend, they have the same birthday, and they're Virgos, September 11th.
Well, that's weird. I just
Everybody in my
Snapchat ran
family-
about September 11th today.
Yeah, so it's super weird. Like everybody in my circle,
Virgos everywhere.
but they're silly with me,
That's good.
and so I don't know if that's
Good.
just like one of those
A
qualities.
Virgo
but-
thing.
But honestly, I think we've been doing our elderly a huge disservice, just like shuffling them into a home and like
Well, they're
giving
yeah.
them meds and being like,
They're like, you've done your time, now grow old and wither.
yeah, but like
there's-
what
yeah.
about those people that took care of us and patted our ass and told us what was up and made us muffins and did, like those
Yeah.
are what we need to celebrate now. So I'm doing it. Like I would love to just be like this fun little companion that comes
Yeah.
in and helps you feel safe in your home,
Yeah.
and we
Brings
just
more
laugh.
light to your house.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
just laugh, and I think that's what we need to do. And so part of
Yeah.
me is like, maybe my next business endeavor is non-medical, right? They
Yeah.
already have people that do that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You just call me whenever you want to make your grandma laugh and like
yeah.
have a great day.
Well,
you
and
know?
even older folks, they have so much to worry about too, health, and I look at the elderly almost like a return to innocence, like I'd see like a kid or
Absolutely.
something, because they've done their life. Now they're on the last part of it,
Yeah.
so they need joy.
And a lot of them are widows.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they're used to having a companion for all these years, and now it's them and their kids.
Yeah.
And their kids are great too, but they're tired.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, yeah,
Why not?
I love this.
Yeah.
This is, it's probably, I enjoy bartending and I enjoy, being girl gone wild, but I
Yeah.
absolutely love this sweet part of my day that I get to do that. It just feels right.
It sounds like you need more of it.
I do.
Yeah.
I need more of that companionship.
That's wholesome, man. What got you started doing that?
So I've done it for years. Since I was young, people would call me and there'd be people in town who, either had Parkinson's or dementia or
Yeah.
something, and they'd be like, oh, call Amanda. Amanda, I'll hang out with them.
Yeah.
And so this is like my 12th little elderly person that
Yeah.
that I've taken.
So you're like the elderly Van Wilder, basically.
Well, it's funny because it gets them out of their little tiny bubble of things, because
Yeah.
I come in and their whole mind's blown just having conversations about other things, right?
Yeah.
And we can focus on death and grief and all these horrible things, or we can just laugh. And
Well, it's got to be so heavy to reach that age, and there's probably normal society, like elderly communities, like especially when you go into a retirement community and everything's slowed down.
yeah,
So anyone that was normal around our age or a little older, now that community is old and probably not that stimulating or fascinating to talk to. So there's probably a lot of slowness in these nursing
Yeah.
homes and not a lot of excitement or exuberance. So you pop up and they're like, yeah.
where did you come from?
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
Who
Where
are-
did you come
who are
from?
you?
And I think it's so fun. So that's what I would love
Well,
to
you
do
make
full
people
time.
younger by being yourself doing that too.
Give them permission.
Yeah, it's a permission
Yeah.
slip.
Yeah.
Because they forget. They're like, what is this? Joy? Oh, I'm more energy.
And that was what I had with my grandma.
Yeah.
We would laugh and we would. Nothing was serious.
Yeah.
We can be serious other times.
so much time
and
for
so
that,
it's that fun, and you bring out those personalities because
Yeah.
they've been here on this earth for so long. Their stories are better. Their recipes are better. They
got
know
flavor.
things that I couldn't even comprehend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the OGs.
Yeah.
Of,
And there's magic in learning from them too.
there is.
And so
People really hate on them and they call them boomers. done a couple memes and stuff, but really, truly, ultimately, I have a lot of love for the older generation. I'm still that guy that opens the door for the older folks.
Absolutely.
If I see someone that's elderly, they're one of the first people I want to talk to in public, in passing, or just find a way to say something sporadically throughout the day. Be like, nice shirt or something.
Yeah. Give me all the spunky little old ladies. I want to start a club.
Oh,
I want to I just feel like
Golden Girls Gone Wild.
Yes, yes, Lucian. Oh my God, I can see the T-shirt now. Like I need that in my life. It's rewarding. It feels really right. It feels like that's where I'm supposed to be.
Well, they need it because they don't need to reach the end of their lives just heavy.
Yeah.
They need,
I don't know. I think about them like staring out the window in their nursing home. I don't know. I just know we've already got it figured out with my parents. Like my sister gets my mom, I get my dad.
Yeah.
My brother's gonna be in the middle. He's a good buffer.
Yeah.
So like,
Median.
but it's gonna have to be like that. But I don't know. I just feel like we should change the system that we're using with our elderly because I don't think that we really have it figured out.
Well, yeah, it's like this grand recycling of, well, once this generation's older, well, now we focus on this generation and the middle generation, the young generation, then it's like we just leave them.
But in the tribes, the younger generation always takes care of the older generation.
Yeah.
That older generation is raising our children while we're working.
Yeah.
And then in return, like it shifts again and we take care of the elderly.
Yeah.
So we're missing that component in our normal lives because we don't. We just are like,
Well, we have such odd expectations nowadays, and even the concept, just our standards have shifted. Like even the concept of making your kids move out right when they get 18. Mm-hmm. The nuclear family's like been kind of wrecked.
Yeah.
Because that's how you form close connections, is being connected with, especially family, for a long time.
Yeah.
I know in China a lot, it's not abnormal for people to live with their parents until their 20s. I mean, there's people in their 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy in America, but you can't understand that level of connection to your own family.
For sure. We're on a compound, right? And so my father-in-law's here. We're here. My two older sons live through the pine trees.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're still in the same property.
Yeah.
But they're still their own humans.
Yeah.
We crashed Jay's 21st birthday party.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
I mean, this shit was fun. Yeah. And so I love having them as my neighbors, but there isn't the pressure of the mothering them.
Yeah.
I'm always like, call me if you need me. Yeah. But they're their own humans in their own house.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Yeah.
This is, but I still have a pay at home. He's going to probably be home until he finishes college.
Yeah.
And then a 12-year-old. So I'm like, stay until you're sure of yourself.
Yeah.
Stay. I remember moving out at 18, working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Yeah. It was horrible. I could have stayed home another 4 or 5 years and saved money.
Yeah.
But I
had a plan.
Hyper independence.
Yeah.
I was dumb.
Yeah.
I should have stayed home. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure. Well, the real world can wait, man.
I wasn't ready. I don't think. I think that I don't think I was ready for the real world. I don't think I understood how it worked.
Yeah.
I lived in this beautiful, happy little bubble, and then I got out of it, and it was like, nothing is what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Well, and I didn't know that there was unsafe people. Because everyone I grew up with, you know what I mean? Especially in the church.
Yeah, there's bad juju.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you don't know that.
There's strangers out there, man.
They'll take advantage of you, and you're just like, oh, hi.
It's in the eyes. Like, I swear to God, if I can see someone's eyes, I'll know if I'm like...
It's those Sanpaku? Is that what we talked about?
Sanpaku eyes.
That tells me every single time.
I swear
Remember when I sent you that picture, and they were and I was like, this guy's a serial killer.
Yeah. It'll be like where their eyes are like really low. Or really high, or in some cases they're both. Like you can see because I think in Japanese sanpaku means 3 whites.
Yeah.
Which means you can see the whites here and also under there because what it insinuates is like, the only way I can explain it is, imagine what a face would look like that's been entertained by nothing. Nothing impresses them. So their cheekbones don't really work right here. So their eyes start to sag.
Okay.
That's just how I perceive it.
Wow.
Because like someone with those eyes where their eyelids just sink.
Yeah.
And then it's so often these are people who like don't seem connected to anything.
Right.
There's like no engagement. They're just pretty pessimistic, heavily, or borderline aggressively mean.
Yeah.
Those sanpaku
miserable.
are surefire, man.
Yeah.
Now, there's people who have, like, variations of Graves' disease and stuff, so it's not a solve-all, be-all.
Oh, I didn't know that that's, like, a symptom of that.
Well, Sanpaku is just a juju woo thing.
A juju woo.
Yeah.
We should talk about the woo for a second.
Oh, dude, I'm all about the woo.
So I'm learning I'm not.
Oh, really?
I'm learning that...
You say you're more of a realist than you think?
After being in the woo... Let's see, I started in 2016.
Being in the woo. That sounds like a documentary.
No, it's my book. Like, I'm going to...
Shit.
Oh, man, I have written... You would not believe some of this shit. And the more that I get away from it, the more I'm like, what in the woo fucking shit was that? And so it's made me, like, step back and be like, you're done. You're done with the woo.
Yeah.
And so it's not bad, but I am seeing... I don't know. It just changed so much from 2016 whenever I was like, oh, I'm going to be a healer. And I'm going to save the world. And now I'm like, bitch, you are not. You are going to go home like and you're going to love your family and you're going to live your best life. And that's going to be like the ultimate rebellion.
It is.
And so, no, I mean, I think last year did me in.
Yeah.
Just with, I had friends in the spiritual community and they just got weirder and fucking weirder and not relatable. And then I was
just out there, yeah.
Like, what in the hell? I had a lady that I knew of come to one of my sound healings and then afterward call me and tell me that I didn't know what I was doing because I opened a portal to hell in the middle of the floor. And I was like...
Using your imagination for not good.
I was like, this feels very... loaded, right? This feels really weird, right?
Well,
and
that's
so
her energy, not yours.
Well, I ask a lot of questions because for me, I would know. I was facilitating. I was like walking around.
People that know you, you'd probably be the last person to summon a portal to hell in the first place.
I mean, I'm not trying to do that, but I would know.
Yeah.
I would know if this was happening.
Yeah.
And so it put this weird taste in my mouth where it's like, great. So the spiritual community can now come into any type of situation that I'm providing an experience. And then they can make up something like, I am opening portals to hell in order to hurt my business.
You're bringing hellhounds out to attack people's souls.
Well, I'm like, what? And so I instantly took, oh, no. She actually had the gift of song. Have you ever heard of that? She had the gift of song and she sent me this song and it was like talking about how I was a false prophet and like crazy shit.
Hella project.
Oh my God. I had to like shake it out. I had to go out to my property and literally like shake my heels in the dirt and be like, bitch, you know you.
Well, because that feels malicious and manipulative and like, there's not a word for that.
That's the Southern Illinois spiritual community.
Oh, they're all full of shit.
So if you can just randomly find this portal to hell in your mind's eye and use it to attack my business because you are, I don't know, either jealous or maybe you're a little mentally ill or spiritual psychoses or any of these things. But it negatively affected my business. And then I had to actually defend that I know 100% there's no hell whenever I'm playing the gong. I'm not...
Yeah.
I don't even walk that reality.
You can't be in that mindset.
No, I'm done with that.
It's so difficult. Like if you played your bowl or your handpan or my tongue drum and played these notes, you would have to try so hard to be a negative Nancy or angry because it affects you.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know that world.
Yeah.
I would know. I would have I have discernment like you wouldn't believe. I'm a preacher's daughter. So like there is something that happens in my soul that I can feel.
Yeah.
I have never once
more than words
felt the presence of hell. And so it just showed me, okay, first of all, I'm going to be real picky about who I invite to stuff.
Not a bad idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Second of all, these people can make up anything from any of this magical weird shit that they tell themselves.
Yeah.
You can have it. You can have your woo.
Yeah.
You can have that. There was another person I was working with. He ended up just like being in everyone's inboxes and he was the sacred masculine.
What?
Oh yeah, but he really was just kind of a predator. And so
he uses spirituality to get some cheeks.
No, all he wanted to do was get in my friends' inboxes. So it was like this whole thing where he's like, he would show up once a month to do something. And then it was like, all my friends are like, do you want to see what he texts me? Do you want to see what he messaged me? And I'm like, are you kidding me?
There's a pattern there.
You thirsty motherfucker. So
drink a glass of water.
He needed something. So last year I decided I was done with the woo.
Yeah.
It is the blind leading the blind.
Dude, yeah.
What I will always provide is a way home to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do what I do. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to do any of these things.
Yeah.
You just have to find the way back to yourself over and over again. There's no... And so I literally had all these experiences last year that made me sever friendships, like... Done. Like I can't even like work with you in good conscience anymore. I can no longer send my friends certain places, and I had to defend my business from hell. Do you see what I mean?
That's kind of...
It's malicious, and I laugh because I cut my teeth on church ladies. Like I've been checking bitches my whole life. Yeah, so it's not something that I want to do. It brings that part of me out that I stuffed away a long time ago.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to check you. I just want to love you. And so
Dude, literally,
I'm finally in this place where I have gotten rid of any of this weird woo-woo,
topsy-turvy
woo-woo shit.
Yeah.
And I finally have
Weird
an
judge.
authentic group around me that feels like we're on the same playing field.
Yeah.
We're on the same dimension. No one's higher and greater. We don't have any more white shaman. Like, we are as real as this group can possibly be. And I'm not ever willing to go back to the
in that moment.
Ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get invited to all these things and they're like, oh, how about we do a soul retrieval? Or let's do cacao and all this stuff. And I'm like... Get the fuck out of here. I'm just going to like float in my pool, play this fun little bowl, do a guided meditation where you're in your body.
Yeah.
And you guys can have your woo.
Yeah.
So I love this new chapter because it doesn't feel confusing and it doesn't feel like I'm surrounded by spiritual psychoses.
Yeah, and you don't have to sacrifice your own business or even your own state of mind.
Yeah.
You don't have to compete with people in a place where your intentions are good.
No, and Reiki has changed. Everything has changed. Everything that I thought in 2016 that I was building toward and I was able to do. I mean, I was able to achieve a lot in that time, but it's changed so much. Mm-hmm. And they've made it something really weird now.
Anything that gets a lot of attention is going to change.
Mainstream, yeah.
I mean... Yeah, you can make anything weird, and especially the woo folk community. I often go into this rant about spiritualism. I consider myself a spiritual person. It's one of the fakest groups I've ever seen.
Oh my god,
life.
100%.
I had a lady tell me just because I took a playful photo of me going like this, I was just fucking with people, and she's like, "Illuminati, you're a fucking something worshiper."
What?
And she gets on the internet, and starts bashing me. I'm like, dude, I just took a picture. That's it.
Get out of here.
I'm not the devil. And then I don't know. There's a lot of bad juju in that stuff, and they talk about 5D ascension, and that right now we're all ascending to the next stage of reality, and everyone that's low vibe is staying back.
The life coaches that I see can't even pay their fucking rent.
Oh, dude.
But they want to show you how to live a life. Let me be your life coach. Bitch, you don't even have it together. You don't have your kids. You don't have your house. Let me tell you what to do with your life. So it is like the blind leading the blind where...
Yeah.
Don't look at me to lead you. Don't look at me to lead you. Lead your damn self. Find your own route. Listen to your intuition. Have discernment. These things are the only things that you're going to find yourself with. Yeah. It's not any modality that you're just got certified for $49.99 on the internet. And like, get the fuck out of here. It is living the journey authentically, not masking, showing up with your real damn face without the woo.
You're not Instagramming reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange. So I want to put up this weirdo flag for my authentic friends.
Yeah.
Like, find me if you can be authentic. Find me if you can take a picture without a damn filter. Find me if you want sound without let me heal you. You know, like, it's too much. It's just too much.
Well, I mean, there's echo chambers and delusions in a lot of different communities, and my issue with the spiritual community is a lot of them, like, they're talking about that 5D ascension. Have you heard about that shit?
Yeah.
We're apparently ascending to this next phase of reality because we're all so high vibe.
I don't think it's true.
It's the rapture. It's the same shit.
So
it's
that's
the same story.
I'm gonna know it's
all
the rapture.
The people less than me
when the
will
trumpet
stay
sounds.
with the shitty.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, if you've read Revelation and,
Yeah.
and you understand that, like, it's going to be a trumpet will sound, we're not gonna have to second guess if it's the rapture.
Yeah, if we hear something specific, we'll be like, that's different.
That's it. Here we are. We've made
different.
it. And I'm not so sure that these 5 deers would be the ones that went.
Well, because they're part of those communities. It's probably that fucking chick that was like, you're opening a portal to hell, but I'm going to ascend to 5D.
Oh, no, she had definitely, like, one of those big egos that's like, oh, you should be following me. Or it was just weird. I saw her at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago, and she, like, scurried away as fast as she could, and I was like, score!
Bye, Felicia.
Like, I mean, I'm not going to be mean. If I were to run into her, I would always be polite.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be friendly.
Yeah.
But
it's
it
like,
makes
I'll be
me
respectful,
giggle.
but I don't have to respect you.
Well, if you're going to disrespect someone and you're going to, like, try to ruin somebody's business, make sure they don't live in the same town that you do. You're going to see me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, don't shit where you sleep, man.
It's weird. And, you know, there's been times where I've been to this person's, like, different stuff, and I've even, like, left shaking my head being like, what the fuck was that? But I never called her and was like,
well,
you have zero business doing what you're doing because of blah, blah, blah. Like, who am I to say that? You take what you want and then you move on.
Yeah.
You leave what you don't need. And then, So, I mean, this was, I had to defend my business. It was so strange. So at that moment, I was like, I'm done. But what's strange for me, too, is, like, being raised in the church, being the preacher's daughter, I never fit in there either.
Yeah.
And so
well, because you're not supposed to.
Well, but I couldn't find my fitting in the spiritual community because I thought everyone was full of shit. And then I was the same way in the religious. So I'm, like, dead center in this middle ground where I've taken teachings from this and teachings from that, and it feels right.
Yeah.
And I can go to the forest and I can feel God, and I don't have to do a production in front of the church and walk in and do a testimony and sing a song and play the piano. I can just go to the forest, talk to God, figure things out, and go home, and no one even knows I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now advertise. Yeah.
I don't have to make a big giant post about blah, blah, blah. Some things you can just keep sacred for your damn self.
Hell yeah.
Your diary, your legacy, your family, you know. But nowadays, everyone just thinks that their opinion is worth...
Oh, my God.
Worth gold.
Hubris.
No one cares what you think.
No.
I don't know how else to say that.
No. I mean, I know half the shit I put out there either will be perceived in other ways, and it's okay. Everyone's
you make me laugh so hard. There's times where your content comes up on my feed and I'm like, yes, because I'm belly laughing. What you're doing is you're promoting goodness.
Yeah.
And you're making people
I'm
think.
playing, really.
Yeah.
A majority of this is like,
exactly it.
I'm either on some like rant about consciousness or AI or what is reality, something existential or philosophical. Or my dopamine is just frying from sobriety, and I'm just like gutting myself in the dumbest thoughts that I have, and I have to throw them out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm laughing at myself in a car while sweating my dick off. But I'm like laughing with myself. I'm like, I gotta throw this out there. Maybe someone else will find it funny.
You're funny.
You're funny.
You're funny as shit, though.
You're funnier.
I think no, I don't think so. I think it was the one. Oh my God, the one where you were twerking on the pole.
Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't ready for that one, and I literally made my whole family watch it. I was like, "You guys look at this. You guys look at this," because you're funny. It makes me laugh, but it's also real.
Yeah.
Like you're sitting at home laughing, and you're doing this, and I don't know. That's my kind of dopamine.
Yeah, man.
And so to chase that kind of dopamine is my favorite.
Yeah, because it's spontaneous and it's real, and it's not for any malicious intent. It's a sandbox.
Yeah.
I'm a I'm like sitting on a beach with a plastic bucket and a little shovel, and this is reality to me. I'm just making sandcastles.
Makes sense.
You know,
you're good at it.
I think that. So are you, obviously.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Snaps. I know. We see this in one another.
Yeah.
And when did we meet? Why was I trying to decide when we met?
Do what?
When did we meet? On our way here, I was like, how did I meet Lucian? I think we've just done this.
I've not thought of that either. How the
because we literally talk all the time, and we have for years.
Yeah.
But I don't remember a specific, like, I met you. I don't remember whenever that happened. We just always, I feels like you've always been there.
What the fuck?
I know. I have no idea either.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Who am I? No, because I'm like, when the fuck did we meet?
I don't know.
Was it through somebody?
I have no idea.
There's not an origin point in my brain about this.
Wait, did you have a friend that moved away?
I mean, I had a couple. I don't know.
No, to like another country. Do you have a friend that like moved to Venezuela or something like that?
No.
Puerto Rico?
No.
Okay, I have
pulled
no
a
idea.
thread. I'm like, nope, it's not that one. Friend that moved away?
I feel like there was a connector that was like, hey, you should meet my friend. And we were both like, okay, cool. And then we met, and it's just like always been like this. We've always been able to have these conversations. I don't know.
I hope they watch it and they complete the circuit for us.
They're like, hey, I introduced you guys.
Me. It's Jessica.
No, I don't think
Hey, bro.
I don't know. We'd have to dig on that one.
Might have to go into the OG freaking messages.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, that's gone.
Our message thread would probably be hella fun to go back through.
Oh my god,
because we've sent crazy shit.
It's all electricity. And whoosh, wow.
It's fun.
Well,
I'm grateful to like have someone that we can talk about this stuff with.
Yeah,
too,
man.
You know.
Yeah, somebody that kind of
You're as weird as me.
co-create. Yes, for sure, certainly. Oh, and I'm also glad to not be the weirdest one in the room. Sometimes.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's always me. It's always me, man. Oh, that's Lou talking about fucking aliens and fucking consciousness. You can't just talk to me about basketball. I'm like, no, fuck I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
No one cares about
About
basketball.
I want to talk about joy, love, philosophy, why we're here, life purpose, where do we come from, where are we going.
Yeah.
You know, and just fun.
How
for
we
fun.
can be good humans. Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
None of us are getting out of here alive.
No.
We might as well have a good time while we're here.
Yeah, man.
And the trap of growing up, oh, I will never do that.
No, and I think people like us activate people's inner child. That the real world happened, and then they're like, well, now I'm rigid and I don't laugh anymore, and all I do is what I'm expected to do. And I'm like one of those people where I'm like, I did that for a long time, and then like somewhere, even when I was plastered all the time, I'm spitting everywhere, there was still a bit of me in that while I was unconscious, where I was like coming back to my inner me, where I was like, that's all what the world wants. You know, you can pay your bills, get your bag, do your adulting.
Yeah.
But then go back to good nature. And it doesn't have to be innocence, but I entertain the concept of like innocent joyfulness. Or like a type of mental harmony between people. Just good expectation. Not good intentions. And just, me and my buddy George, we share such an interesting connection. Because we turn anything into a scene in like a movie.
I love that.
Because like if something random happens, say a bird's flying by and randomly runs into the window or something, right? Anyone else would probably just laugh about it or something. Me and him will create a scene and have to say it out loud.
That's hilarious.
And make anything hilarious for no reason whatsoever. And that's what we do, is creating joy out of nothing. Like we are magicians.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Magi nation. You know, we are using our imagination. We are a nation of magicians, and that's supposed to be our state.
That's fun.
I got that from
That's
a guy
so
named
fun.
Bashar.
That's fun.
He got me started on breaking words apart and looking into the origin of words, because I didn't realize how many words are actually multiple words.
Wow.
Like belief is 2 words, Lief.
Yeah.
The origin of that means love, light, So when you believe something, you're being happily and you're being loved and you're being light in that thing.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Language is fascinating.
Yeah.
Especially when we're lost in translation as often as we are.
Yeah. Well, I always want to look beyond language and look into it, break it apart. That curious nature. I'm still curious about it. That's what keeps us young, man.
Curiosity.
It's curiosity and not that spark. And that's why those little old ladies love you, is because you still got that divine. You're not even just like a little, you know, you are this dosed in gasoline. You know what I mean? Like that. This is a lot of people today just feel like it's this easy to.
It's just a flick. Yeah.
It's gone. It's that easy to knock this spark out.
Yeah.
You and me, we have that. You know, that inner energy, that
ignition.
Fuck a word, right? Like, who knows what the fuck it is?
Yeah.
But we have it. You know what I mean? It's creative. It's co-creative. It's expressive.
If I didn't create, I think I would die. I think I would just literally shrivel up.
I wouldn't want to live.
Yeah.
You know, because that's like taking away trees and sunlight. And it's just like.
Yeah.
Reality seems to be a reflection of us, and the people who are the most sad are the ones that don't see reality reflecting anything back that they want.
That's why I absolutely love creating experiences for people that are out of body, out of mind, out of any of it, whether it's a retreat or a dinner or a session. I love that like wow factor of I didn't know I could feel like that. Or I didn't know I could reach that. Or I didn't know. Because people don't know. They often have to be like, it's like follow the breadcrumbs to yourself.
Dude,
you know?
That's great.
Like coming
that should
back.
Be a chapter in your book.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this book. I've been working on it for like 10 years.
Oh, dude, I got one too.
It needs to come out of us because we know stuff that has to be shared.
These will be some juicy fucking books, our brains.
Yeah. Mine's going to be X-rated.
I call mine Soul and Signal.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe I was thinking about a different word for the middle, so it'd be SOS. But
oh, that's really cool. Mine was gonna be Confessions of a Preacher's Daughter.
That's a bop.
But I might have to wait until my parents aren't on this earth anymore, and I want them to be here for a really, really, really long time. So like I might have to be 80 when I write this, because I hope that they live to be a really. But also, there's some stuff they just don't need to know.
Just make it multiple. Here's one.
This is chapter one.
Two.
It could be a trilogy. It literally could be a trilogy.
Yeah.
But also raising 4 sons. I mean, the amount of things that I've learned about the masculine, just raising boys, and then puberty and adulthood and all these things. Like, it's a pretty hella great awareness from where I sit.
Yeah.
As a woman.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we are so different. You know?
Oh my God, 100%.
We are so similar in things. But just as beings, the female body and the male body, we are so vastly different.
Absolutely.
I think
we're so emotional.
Yeah.
Like, we are led by our emotions.
Yeah.
And you guys have been taught, oh, you cannot have an emotion. It's weak. Men do not cry or have these emotions. And we're over here like...
everything. Yeah.
And so you guys aren't allowed to understand your emotions, and then our emotions are too much for you.
Well, yeah.
Because you have your own that can't even be sought out.
No.
You know? No. And so we talk about this. My husband and I talk about these emotional intelligence things all the time. And there's times where he'll just look at me and be like, I don't get it. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay if you don't get it because my language is emotion.
Yeah.
And yours is not.
Well,
men are physical and you guys are visual and we can still communicate. And a lot of time it's better not to have words in that space.
Sure, of course. When I mean, even today we're talking about finally exposing men's emotions and stuff. But a lot of it's inauthentic because we're trying to pull emotions out of men and talk about them.
Yeah.
Talk to them. But if you look at the internet and even friends and even relationships I've had where I've been asked to expose those parts, they are used as ammunition.
Oh.
So then I'm like, well, I still can't do that.
That's hard.
You know? So if anything, I actually go on these Snap rants, and sometimes I'll post to YouTube, rarely. Mostly Snap, where I'll just say, you know what? I don't need a person to tell this to you. I'm going to do this because it's good. To expose different layers
normalize
of my
it.
Emotions, where I'm like, because there's men on there that follow my stuff, and there's a lot of them that watch every single one of them.
Okay.
Every one of them.
Okay.
I've been posting for years. They're watching every one of them. There's people engaged, and I'm like, I'm influencing people to expose parts of themselves just because.
Vulnerability.
Yeah. And there's you know, as a man, there's areas of me that in the moment I wish I hadn't exposed because I thought it was safe to do so.
Oh no.
You know.
Is it one of those things you worry about later, like you overshared?
No, just things that I trusted wouldn't be used against me.
That's hard.
While being told I was actually being asked to expose more of myself, and the more I did that, the more it ended up being more judgment. But it's okay because I'm like, I'm still there. Mm-hmm. I'm just not worried about what you think. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah. I understand that there's like levels of shallowness of men and women that we say one thing and we mean another.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about what everyone else says anymore. I want to be authentic and
absolutely.
And I want to not only fix my own issues, which I'm actively doing every day. I want to help people self-analyze and be retrospective and introspective and how to expose different levels and emotions. And I'd also say, you know, I whenever I graduated from rehab a couple weeks ago, I talked about crying. And people, and big, burly, buff dudes that have been to prison, hurt the fuck out of people, does some fucked up shit, and they're crying in a group.
Yeah.
A room full of strangers.
Yeah.
That was healing.
Oh, absolutely.
That was great. You know, crying is good, just not every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
For the right reason.
Yeah.
Crying for joy of
it's
the
a
most
purge.
beautiful. Yeah.
Like, you have to get some of this. It can't live inside of you. Did you ever read the book The Body Keeps Score?
No.
Oh my God. It just made so much sense to me how everything that's ever happened to me, everything I've ever tasted, felt, touched, is stuck in the tissues of my body. Man. The issues are in the tissues. And so literally,
an issue, here's a tissue.
We're supposed to cry and we're supposed to purge and we're supposed to move and we're supposed to dance and we're supposed to get this shit out of us so that our experience isn't so strangled out.
Well, it's like a universal heartbeat. We're supposed to absorb things, let it out.
Yeah.
Absorb things.
I think that's why somatics are so important, like that somatic healing and all of those things. Because we need to move it. We need to. Move. We know those people that can't move their body. They can barely walk because they're so full of unprocessed emotion.
They've absorbed and never let go.
Yeah.
And you could, that.
I mean, that's chronic illness. That's chronic suffering and pain, is not working through those things and just stashing them in the body.
Well, I feel terrible for people when I watch them walk in public. I can, like, judge their body language about, you can't really see what they've been through, but you can see that there's been areas of their life that have been missed.
Yeah.
And their body's showing it.
Yeah.
Different areas. And even crying, there's this guy I follow named Bashar. Allegedly, he's a dude named Daryl Anka that channels this entity named Bashar.
Okay, cool. I understand that through Esther and Abraham.
Dude, I thought he was bullshit for the first couple times I was watching him years ago, and the more I watched him, I was like, how does he just explain things?
He's probably a channel.
So on point, so elaborately, scientifically. Like, you could ask the most complicated question you could ever fathom. AI could ask this dude a question. He would respond like fucking AI.
So you know how we were talking about how something is in the driver's seat whenever we drink?
Yeah.
You can also consciously, without alcohol, be a walk-in. Have you ever heard of the term walk-in?
No, but I can...
It's probably what he's doing. He's probably channeling higher awareness.
He's a medium.
So in a lot of times, like, I have a friend that is a walk-in.
Yeah.
And there's times where she'll speak and it doesn't sound like her. And she'll have this awareness that blows my fucking head off. And then I'll ask her to repeat it when she's done, and she has zero recollection of what that was.
I think there's low vibrational channelings and there's high vibrational ones as well.
It's always something I need to hear. Like, she's always dead on. And then I'm like, I mean, it gives me something to process.
It's like a good spooky.
Yeah, like goosebump, nipples hard, like, you know, there's some, like, serious shit that just was spoken.
Like, how the fuck do you know that?
Absolutely.
How do you know I needed to hear that?
Absolutely. So I do believe in that gift. I do.
Bashar says that tears, the reason we have tears, and there's reasons that different kinds of tears have different tastes. Like, some, like, joyful tears are sweet, and then angry, sad, salty and bitter. He says his explanation is when you cry, you're releasing an addiction. Life is chemical. Life is whenever you're addicted to cigarettes. If something could happen that could make me cry, the addiction out. That's why when people feel so disconnected from the thing that made them cry in the first place after they cry, because they've alleviated that addiction of that thing.
Yeah.
Like whenever, I don't know, I can't even think of anything. But specifically, when you cry, you're letting that out chemically, the addiction in your brain, right? And then you're like, after you're done, you're like, I feel great.
Yeah.
What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
That's probably why a lot of people, especially addicts, cry so much. They're trying to get it out of them. You know, because if you don't cry to get it out, you're gonna get mad and keep it. Right?
I feel like most of my stint in rehab was me crying.
Yeah.
Literally just me crying. So that would make, and then you're set in these groups, and you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
You're sharing, and then every single like story that everyone's telling is your story.
Dude, literally, it's.
And then you're like, I was like we're just like. We're the same.
Yeah.
We're right here just doing the same damn thing.
Yeah.
And that humanness is what brings us together, and that's what helps us get clean.
Man, yeah. You know, I think, because I was doing this outpatient rehab thing for like 11 months.
That's incredible. I'm so proud of you.
The first like 6 months, I didn't really take it that seriously. I wasn't, for whatever reason, I was drinking. There wasn't too many things that were making me that happy. So I was like, whatever. I'm going to podcast, make content, and have some drinks. I don't feel like a terrible person. But at that point, I was in denial.
Yeah.
Right? And then more months went by. And it was like I was going to these group meetings biased and not embracing of. Right? I was going in there like a rock. Like, here I am. I have to do this. And then months went by.
Stoic even, huh? Like you were just like,
Yeah. But eventually something happened where I became more open, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if they got to me. The hope and the love.
Or you were in that place to finally receive.
That could have been it. It was probably the right time, and I had the right experiences, and I was like, this is the time to do it. And then and I had a couple more relapses. But a couple months ago, it really, really started to I started engaging with the class more, started retaining more, starting to bring more to the class. I brought in my tongue drum to one of the classes, and everyone in the class became more calm, and a couple guys were like, that was really cool. And I was like, this guy was really anxious and a little aggressive. And for him to be the first one to come up and be like, that was really cool. What's that called? And I was like, yeah. You're learning how to tune your own emotions right now.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah.
And even the counselors were like, we've noticed a change in you. And it was cool. It was cool.
Do you feel happier?
Yeah. Because I mean, drink.
Like you're no longer chasing something. Like it's already within you, everything you need.
Alcohol was like food and water to me. Like somebody said that in group. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like I just wake up, food, water, vodka. I didn't know why. It was just...
Vodka's an easy crutch.
Oh, and it's $1.
And it numbs your face and your emotions.
Yep.
Like you don't have to feel anything.
Yep.
And that's
what I wanted.
It's a scary place to be for too long.
I wanted to not feel certain emotions because they sucked.
Well, in big emotions. Oh my gosh, how do we process all of them by ourselves?
Yeah, self-regulation.
Yeah,
really.
I have a hella great counselor.
Hell yeah.
And I raw dogged my mental health for like 20 something years, and I finally was like, I need a professional. After the woo-woo happened, I was like, give me someone that can really understand what I'm saying, that I can say anything to, that can help me just really get to the core of who I am.
Let me get this fuck shit out of my brain.
Yeah.
Somebody navigated.
Absolutely. And then I actually went through like an 8-week course in this beautiful place in Paducah on healing religious trauma. So I was dealing with all the things from the woo community and the religious community at the same time in this space. And it was so perfect.
Yeah.
And I realized then how profound it is to have a mental health professional in your life to guide you rather than a guru or a shaman or a blah, blah, blah. God is great.
Yeah.
But we need counselors.
Yeah.
We need therapists.
Well, people that have mastered the brain.
Yeah.
They know your behaviors, what your your thought process. They'll be like, okay, well, this is going toward this illness or this, and here's the solutions for this.
And sometimes it is a chemical imbalance in your brain.
Yeah.
There's no hijacking a chemical imbalance in your brain. It'd be like the same way that I'm dealing with hormonal stuff. There is not a magic hack for it. You got to go through it.
Physiologically,
Yeah, you're your own human experiment.
Well, dude, even like depression, I've read that depression cases, a majority of them can be chalked up to a magnesium deficiency.
Absolutely.
You know what's
vitamin
nuts?
D.
Dude, facts. My whole body and even my face looks different since I started getting out in the sunlight and working out and working. But years ago, I had a lot of manic tendencies and depression, right? And I didn't know why. I used to get prescribed all sorts of shit when I used to go to these different psychiatrists. I always get those confused. But they would prescribe anything from Adderall to Klonopin. To two complete different sides of drugs. And I'm like, why does everyone still just want me to get more hopped up? And then I started researching electrolyte powder and taking electrolytes. I so rarely get any kind of depression at all anymore. And it's because it's like your body's electric, and these are positively charged minerals. So it's like you could be low on electricity.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, you got therapists to navigate your mind, and you got the right minerals will help keep it on point.
And I think doctors, I think they have the best interest, but I also think they only know one way.
Yeah.
And so if you can figure out what the diagnosis is, there is naturopath doctors, there's acupuncture, there's some beautiful ways to take care of that where you don't have to do the Adderall, the Klonopin.
Yeah.
Because if you're like me, I mean, I have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
I can't mess around with pharmaceuticals.
No,
I don't.
no.
It's right there with alcohol for me.
Yeah.
It's right there with cocaine. It's right there with all the things.
Well, it's probably because you have high energy. Therefore, when
I've been
anything
trying
makes you
to
go higher than you...
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to dumb down that energy field my whole life because it's so much.
Dude, yes. Exactly.
I'm so much.
Yeah. So extra.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that now.
Good.
It's like I don't have to drink to lower that vibration.
Yeah.
I don't have to take the farms that make me not feel anything.
Yeah.
I can literally just be so much, and if you don't like it, then you can just get out of my field.
Yeah,
you know,
suck me from the back. Hell,
like bye.
I'm the shit.
So it is. I think it's just like coming to this age where I just don't give a fuck what anyone thinks anymore.
Good. Well, it's like I care. I'm at peace. I care about you, but peace off at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like you're sharing good intentions and joy, and if people don't meet you there, no longer care. Because that's where you're at.
Well, and to be able to stand up for myself in certain ways. Like, I used to just like, make an excuse for someone that's been horrible or has acted a certain way. Now I just call it out. If you have something negative to say, I can literally look at you and be like, what did you mean by that?
Yeah.
Did you mean that rude?
Yeah, explain that better. Repeat the question.
Can you say that to me again?
Yeah.
And once you start questioning people, they usually backpedal pretty quick.
Well, yeah, most people are pretty shallow and surface about stuff.
Like,
and it's petty. A lot of that stuff is not real.
And not taking anything personally.
Yeah.
The whole entire world does not revolve around me.
Hell
I
no.
am this tiny little speck of the universe.
Yeah.
That's it. So to like think that everything is about me.
Yeah.
Ew. It is not. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
It's both about you and not about you.
Yeah, it's not my business.
You and everyone.
Yeah.
When we're a drop of water in fucking a world of ocean.
Yeah. But yeah, and so learning that has been, and I love to isolate.
Yeah.
I think recharging
same.
my social battery, I can hide for a couple days and then I'm like, whew, I'm back. I'm ready to
From
go.
outer space.
And so it's easier to like people.
Well, you're finding a balance in that. You know, you probably know there's a certain level of like, I gotta disappear.
Yeah.
And then
y'all are too much.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all are too much. I know how to be good. Let me just go disappear for a couple days.
Yeah.
Do some Netflix benders.
Charge it up.
Yeah.
Float in the pool a little bit. Play the gong.
Yeah.
Like, not have an expectation for my existence.
Yeah, we don't even know how the hell we got here.
Yeah.
Like, how are we supposed to know the fucking manual?
I have no idea.
There's no fucking way. We don't even
And
know.
the same Amanda that wakes up on a Monday is a totally different Amanda on a Thursday.
I'm saying.
Like, every day I have a different desire for something.
Yeah.
And so.
A different calling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every day looks different. I mean, some days I do this, and then I pop over here and I do that, and then next thing I know, I'm making magic cookies and doing this, and it's like, how can I make this experience the best one that I've ever been in?
Yeah. Well, that's the Bible. I mean, that's scripture right there. It is more than just joy, but I think it's mostly about joy. Mm-hmm. The human experience. I think we're here to be creators.
Yeah.
I think we're here to
play
with the clay. Mold.
That's that soft spot, that magic spot. Is we are creators. We're creating.
Yeah, we need to make some shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's that Bashar guy again. He says life is clay. Play with the clay. If you have to be like water and flow with creation. If you have clay and you don't add water, it hardens. It's immovable. You can't do anything with it. Mm-hmm. But add water. If you flow, if you play with the clay, it starts to move. It's malleable. It changes shape.
Yeah.
Be as the clay. Play.
Yeah.
Right? Move around. Try new things. And that's supposed to be. I guess I think that's one of our reasons of living is to create, to move.
Yeah.
To change. Mm-hmm. I mean, otherwise, why have we done all this in a couple thousand years, which dinosaurs had 350 million years ago?
Yeah. Well, it's like there is some people that I know that really haven't changed in 20 years.
Yes.
And they'll tell you, I haven't changed in 20 years. And you're like,
why?
What?
Why?
I need to always be moving and changing.
Oh my God.
Always. It's an adaptation, but it's like kind of a magic one.
You need new.
Yeah.
I mean, your brain will get old fast if you're not. Well, because even neurologically, scientifically, neuroscience says to stay young, you need to enter neuroplasticity more often. Flow state, synchronizing the left and right hemisphere, which that requires doing new things.
Yeah, like brushing your teeth with your left hand.
Yes, the opposite. I want to grab this lighter with my right hand right now, so instead I'm going to grab it with my left.
Yeah.
Oh, and also pianists. There was this handy thing where if you there's how do you do it? You raise these three fingers individually, and then you raise these two fingers. And if you can master that is a type of training neuroplasticity.
That's crazy. Also, putting all your toes down one at a time on both feet. I learned that in yoga school.
What the hell? Hold on.
Yeah, like you start at the pinky and then do one at a time.
My pinky's retarded. This ain't gonna work.
It's a practice. It's a practice.
My foot's looking up at me like, ah!
It is. It's such a practice. I'm going to change the subject really quick.
Do it.
Is there a camel still in town?
Did you say a camel?
If we go across the street, there's a camel.
A living camel?
Yes.
Bullshit.
I was gonna.
We're neighbors with the camel.
I'm not kidding. So I used to come through this town, and we would always turn at the same spot, and we would go down the road, and there's a fucking camel across the street.
Alive.
Yes.
We're have to end this podcast, y'all.
Well, I was like, we should drive over there. You should hop in, let me drive you over there. Because I was just thinking about this. My friends lived here a few years ago, and I would always stop and see this camel.
Why does someone have a camel in Cambria?
Because people are idiots.
I've read stories about camels getting mad and chomping their owner's fucking head off.
Maybe that'll happen. Maybe it'll happen today, Lucian.
Today. We don't wish that on you, but if it happens to you, we're sorry. We will watch.
But why the fuck do you have a camel in Craneville? Cambria, whatever town this is.
There are no towns. Towns are made up. They're labels. They're symbols.
I live in the forest.
I live in reality. Okay, so I think that is a good place to stop, though. What?
You just want to go see the camel.
I want to see a camel. There's a camel in here?
Sally the camel. We can sing to her.
But
now I'm not going to get close to it because I didn't know it chomps heads off. But actually, you can't get close to it because they have all this like stuff around it. I don't know. We're going to have to go see if it's still there.
There's no way.
I promise.
In this neighborhood?
Yes. I know.
I've driven every one of these roads. How the? We gonna learn.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, first off, plug what you got going on. Tell everybody where to find you.
Okay.
What your dates are.
Perfect.
How to get a hold of you.
You can find me in Carbondale, Illinois. You can find me at Girl Gong Wild on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Website coming soon. I offer floats. I offer sound experiences. I also offer cannabis cuisine. We are doing a dinner. We actually have 3 dinners in October. And so I have a wonderful chef called the Substitute Chef who is gluten-free, grain-free, sugar-free. He's all the frees. And then we hit it all with cannabis. So you can, it's a demo. It's not necessarily a dinner. You go home with recipes, but you also learn how to infuse your own food. So it's an experience. And then, Girl Gone Wild is going to be at a 420 event with High Society. And you can book me. You can book me privately. You can book me at the Homestead. And then what else do I have? I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, I have events, but they're coming up in like September and October. Okay. So I can plug those later. You? Yeah.
Message you one of those pages?
Yeah, find me on there. Or Girl Gong Wild Events at gmail.com.
Okay, and whenever the website's up and running, I'll throw some shout outs out there.
Hell yeah.
And
it's going to be a little risque.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what I need.
Like burlesque risque?
No, well, I've got some really great pictures. Yeah. I had the really talented Nina Wilson do a whole photo shoot for like my whole line, my product line and different stuff. And so I've never been able to use these pictures. Oh. And I'm getting ready to bust them all out.
Oh, yeah. Project.
And so I'm really excited about that. And my kids are getting older. I'm less cringe. Yeah. But also now that they're not in like school being like, oh, Mom, I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, so why not? Fucking, it's your birthright at this point. You raised them. Return to self.
Yeah. You guys knew I was cringe. I mean, just don't look.
What, am I going to just stop?
I just want to say bet like 3 times to them.
Your mom's a savage, bro. I'm lit. You know they talk the same shit about fucking righteous and tubular back in the day.
No, what was the other word that they all use? And then I tried to use it and they were like, Mom, stop. I was like, I don't understand how you guys can use these cool words and I can't. I don't remember what it was.
You gotta do it enough until it sticks.
Oh, goated. I can't use goated.
Oh, I haven't tried that one. Goated.
And then there's one where like I don't remember. Damn, I'm gonna have to write this stuff down.
There's so many. They have so many trending words.
They do.
So much slang now.
Yeah, and I don't actually know what they mean. I have to like Google it.
I'm slowly starting to learn the younger generation's lingo. I don't use bet. I don't know. It feels like a coat that doesn't fit, but I
want to use bet.
I think I use lit. I don't use savage.
Lit.
It feels.
I don't think I've ever said lit or savage.
I think I've said lit a couple times. Or fire. They like fire.
Fire. Something okay, I say that.
About them though is whenever they'll say actually.
Oh yeah. They say on God. Do you hear that
God,
one?
I hate that one.
On God.
I will not say that.
No, they'll say that like I'm lying.
On Jesus?
Yeah. No, they don't even say Jesus. They just say on God.
On Muhammad.
Bet.
On Yeshua?
And I'm like, what?
On Osiris?
Yeah.
Right now.
I know.
You're gonna tell me on Loki right now.
And it makes me giggle. And so I think we should just continue to make up words and then just like give them their own meaning.
No, we should gaslight them and say they just make up words and say that was your generation that made it up.
Yeah. What in the hell are you guys saying?
Yeah. All right, friend. We're going to go find this freaking camel.
Whoop, whoop. Sally the camel.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I love you too, man.
Absolutely positive.
We'll do it again.
Yeah. Jam session. We'll see if anybody else wants to jump on.
Yeah.
As well. Hang out with us.
I would love that.
Love your face.
Okay, love you. Bye.
This is the homie Amanda. We are searching for the Cambria camel. Literally. You guys have a camel here? I did not know that. Also, she runs a sound therapy thing.
Lucian!
What?
Lucian!
There's a camel! What do I don't say moo. My brethren. Tell me the secrets of the pyramid. It's a cutie.
It's a Cambria camel.
But why don't y'all got a second one? That ain't right. What the heck? Y'all, I've lived here for 7 months and you've had a camel this whole time. I'll be respectful. I won't stalk the camel. Oh, there's a piggy.